Delete. Just
Oh,
keep
fix
just
the
keep
start.
moving or recap. Just keep moving, huh?
Let me fucking see how I feel about it. I think if you really wanted to know what was going on, well, quite frankly, you'd have been in there fucking commenting that the shit's not working. So,
Well, we actually
nah,
we were actually live, but the audio just wasn't working.
yeah, let's not recap Joe Biden.
No, I got you.
I'm former
We're
vice
over
president.
it. It's gone for eternity. I'm telling you, like when we talk about the president, it gets cut out. We should just stay away from it.
I mean, I think it gets cut
Right?
out from like half of the population, right? Because the way it works, that if you're on one side or the other, you can't talk about it. I guess.
So stupid. But man, fuck it. Fuck the hate, man.
What were we talking about?
Well, about
Just
the
now.
billions and then how we don't
No,
help
I
our
mean, just now,
people,
we
and
were talking
then
about
we were
something.
talking about the Yellowstone, and we're still gonna have fun.
Oh yeah, that's well. We can talk about now why we can't have the fun we were gonna have.
Flooded all throughout.
Yeah, hopefully
Yellowstone,
everybody's in touch and knows this. But
Yeah,
Yellowstone,
like it's
is,
closed. Like
Yellowstone
everyone
is
is.
going
It's
through it.
yeah. It's that's crazy that we were actually planning a trip there, and then all this shit goes down.
Bro, I mean, like,
It's
what
like
are the
unprecedented.
odds?
I can't say that word, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, unprecedented flooding.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me, it's not the same event, but like with that snowstorm here, it's like that, and just it's kind of silly, but like Joe Rogan moved to Texas, and then like that snowstorm hit like right thereafter, and I couldn't imagine like moving to Texas and then having the worst snowstorm in like history, like right there, and then it's like, oh, Texas is warm, boom.
Boom!
Word.
Oh, hey, it's warm this year.
Yeah, I
Bro.
know. Yes, and that's another thing we could talk about, the heat.
Record breaking
It
so
is
far.
really hot this year.
It is really hot.
It wasn't this hot
And-
the last few years.
Yeah, so I'm having people come out to re-insulate the house now too, the attic. It's because it's fucking like it's just not keeping up, dude.
Yeah,
It's not keeping up. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah,
And we've been here for 2 years and it hadn't been like this.
yeah. Literally, yeah. Seriously, yeah, yeah.
Now all of a sudden it's like,
It's bad right now.
the AC
man.
is like, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. It is bad.
Like in the years past, like it would be like we would have a couple days, like literally a couple, like two maybe, 100-degree days in the
remember
summer.
That? You remember
Just
that?
high 90s, mid 90s.
What was that one year, bro, that we almost broke 100 days over 100?
Oh
You
shit!
remember that shit?
That was I want to say when we were like kids, like when.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, but I do remember like this record heat, like.
100. We almost hit. I
Was it really 100
bro,
days though?
It was almost 100 days. Let me see. Let's see.
How would you even word that? Like Texas heat.
Did Texas break 100
100.
days over 100 degrees? Wichita Falls became the first Texas city to have 100 days of
Wow, 2011.
Damn.
100 days of 100-degree days.
Yeah, I think where we were,
Say that 3
we
times so
lost
fast.
it right at the end. I think we had like 90 something days
Well, how many times has Dallas recorded 100?
in a year. 71.
71 that same year. Damn, 2011.
Yeah,
When that shit was-
2011.
I want to say because I
Stupid hot.
I remember working at the stadium and like being outside a lot.
I remember,
And we were like,
yeah.
"Fuck, it's hot!" Like, it was just like thing I just got used to, just the heat as a kid. But now growing up, it's like, "Fuck, it's hot!" Like it's fucking hot. As a kid, I'm like, "Fuck it," like whatever. Like
It's the heat.
It's
It's,
heat.
not
It's
a
just-
big
yeah,
deal.
exactly.
Because you got that summer break.
I
And you're always
know.
a kid and you're out on summer.
I know, and I always like the heat. I'm just a heat type of person.
Yeah,
I like
because
the
we
hot.
always got to be outside and shit. Nowadays, kids look forward to that snow day so they can be inside.
Exactly, right? I remember as a kid, I would love to be going to summer, like play outside and like having the heat. But now, like you say,
It's such a rare thing to see kids like playing outside.
we
I
don't
feel
do it
like.
anymore. Yeah, exactly. We don't
Right?
do it anymore.
I know.
Kids don't do that anymore. That's crazy. That's really crazy. The lack of outside
Maybe outside and they're like,
time.
it's too hot. I'm like, excuse me?
I mean,
you
even
said-
if and the crazy thing is, it is hot. But even if it wasn't hot, still people do not go
Oh, man, I
outside and
forgot to show
play.
off the new fucking
Let's see it.
the new screen. Well, it's on here, but for everybody watching.
Let's see it. Shit. Hit up with it. Did you hear about Young Thug?
What happened?
He's getting like years and years of prison. He's like a gang. He was like a gang leader, calling out hits and shit. Young Thug, which is a popular, I don't know, like he's a popular artist. He's a popular rapper. But he was like part of the YSL gang, I want to say. Yeah, facing and Gunna too. Gunna's a popular rapper too, and they're both facing RICO charges, basically like saying they were like gang leaders, like facing 20
Got a
years.
face of RICO charges. Let me pull that up. Let's see. SMBC. We don't want to play this. Hey, no.
It's crazy. It's crazy that these rappers really be
This is
like
just a
gang.
video. God, I put some of the shittiest links.
MSNBC, fuck them. And like I want to say like they're facing up to like 20 year or life.
What's a RICO charge?
So racketeering, it's basically like racketeering something. I forget, but it's racketeering. Basically, people get them with like like street gangs.
Among 28 members of Young Thug's YSL crew who were scooped up in the wide-ranging. Oh shit! Hang on. Whole case is about Young Thug, Jeffrey Lamar Williams.
Yeah, he was like the top dog. Young Thug was the leader of it all, and they're facing.
But we don't know what.
Oh yeah, like
What was it? Not that.
what do you?
There we go. Trying to look for an article to see if it's covered like how many years.
Yeah, if you yeah, like Young Thug.
Holy shit! A 56 count.
Yeah, they're facing life. I know that. They're potentially facing life.
Damn. Because
55.
What were they doing?
So they're facing life in prison. Basically they're alleging that Young Thug basically was the head of this gang, and through this like he was ordering hits, like so murder, and then also drugs trafficking. That's what they're saying. Racketeering, which is basically like how to funnel dirty money into clean money. Like they're alleging that he's like basically like a gang leader. Yeah. Like Al Capone type shit, Scarface type shit.
That's wild.
Yeah. Crazy Pablo Escobar type shit, man.
Right up here, yeah.
I mean, like that's what like fuck. I can't imagine like being a rapper and then also being like a legit gang leader. I mean, allegedly, not saying he did it, but just
like
I couldn't imagine. I
shit.
just couldn't imagine that life.
It's that hot life.
It's that high life. Would you want to be if like let's say like in an alternate universe, in an alternate life, right? Would you want to be? Because kind of part of me kind of. Would you want to be a criminal, like a drug kingpin type person or gang leader? I kind of do.
I mean, I mean, yeah, I think a lot of people would take that right.
Right, I think that's why we kind of glorify this, right, through Scarface and everything. Like
Yeah,
I
it is
always used to
glorified.
root for the so like something about me. I always used to root for the villain. Like Captain Hook was my favorite. I like the
Bro, it
Joker.
makes like if you
I
think
like the
about it,
Iceman for
a
the.
lot of villains
I always fucked with the
like
villain.
get away with it when the good guy's trying to be the the like the lead role in like a movie or some shit. The good guy's always like gets put down. It's such bro.
It's like yeah, the
The problem
villain is getting put down and put down and put down,
or and
and
then
this
they're like
hero's being propped up. Like
and
yeah,
but they're over the hero and then they put the hero down and it's like why can't we just have like the story where like the bad guy is like gets away
they
with
kind
it.
of isn't was that what they kind of did with the Joker? I haven't watched the movie, but is that what they were trying to recreate? Where
I
like
guess,
I didn't
but it's
watch
kind
the
of a
movie
poor
though.
representation of it.
Yeah, yeah, it didn't really hit.
I like the bank robbing movies where they get away with it. They get to keep the fucking
Yeah,
money.
I like that one. Kind of like Shawshank Redemption's kind of like that too, but I think right at the end they kind of get the
Something like that.
if I remember correctly. No, but I like those type of movies too. That's why Scarface, the ending of Scarface always kind of fucked me up. That kind of like no. I was like no. We just watched him like grow up to be like this immigrant kid who like raised his stuff
like
up,
American
and now
Gangster.
he gets shot down like that. Stuff's so sad.
Like how they do with
Fuck.
American Gangster and they catch Frank Castle and shit. I mean, that was kind of a, true story.
I was always kind of fucking with Scarface. It just every type of villain. Like Captain Hook, I just remember like I always fucked
Bro,
with Captain Hook.
they fucking say that Captain Hook might have actually been the good guy.
Well, like
Have
they
you heard
how
that?
I could okay, elaborate. Do you anything know like what about
Yeah,
about
because
this?
apparently the story of Peter Pan could be about um, Peter Pan is a like put this. It has to do with pedophilia, and
Okay,
he's a
that's what
pedophile,
I was
basically,
kind of
essentially.
okay,
And
yeah.
he kidnaps kids to Netherland, and
Mm,
Captain Hook is a parent of one of the kids who is trying to rescue the kids from fucking Predator Island.
oh, okay. I fucked with Captain Hook even
And
more
that they
than
were saying that Captain Hook could have actually, in a sense, been the good guy.
that's my guy.
Just trying to rescue the kids.
That's my guy. I fucks with Captain Hook. I'll state that. Even if that's not true, I just fucks with Captain Hook, man. And it's I don't know why I'm always going back to Captain Hook. I just remember
That's the
like
villain you
that's
remember
like
the most.
etched in my memory as but like
Yeah, you fuck with it. You fuck with
even
the
like
character.
like Batman, like the Iceman, I always fucked with him. But
Oh, Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze, yeah,
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, I can see that. Yes. Oh God. What?
Uh-oh.
I'll be back, bro.
Intermission
Take a quick
time.
intermission.
Quick pause in the pod. That's okay. I'll keep it going. I'll just keep it going.
Please.
That's easy. I was talking about how kind of hard it is to keep the pod going by yourself. It's a whole new skill you have to learn, which is pretty cool, you know. And that's why we were like, I was giving credit to like the stand up comedian guys who can just like and just like talk for an hour, just entertain themselves, entertain a lot of people in just an hour, or, you know, however long they do it. Fucks with that, you know what I'm saying? But this whole Young Thug shit and kind of just it's crazy, man. But it's all alleged, you know. It's all alleged. Talking in other news, shit, I don't even fucking know, man. Yeah, I would say, man, filled up this 401k own type of thing. It's called like 403b. But yeah, see if investing in my future, you put in some money for retirement. And I always grew up like thinking like, man, I'll never have like a retirement plan. And then here I am, like literally having a retirement plan. And it's good to have a retirement plan, I suppose, right? because my thought process is like, man, is it really? I don't know, because I'm always used to just like the thought of like making your money, saving it, and just like managing it myself, because the money they take out each month is kind of like I'd rather just have it myself. You know what I mean? I'd rather just, is that just living in the moment? Fuck it, I don't know, but it kind of is, and I guess it's a whole philosophy of life in a lot of ways, because like I tend just to live in the moment, just like that, just be like hyper focused about that. Of course, I have like visions of the future, 1000%. It's just like I would rather just have my money now. Like I earn my money, let me just take my money and I can invest it in my own way. But at least I'm like in control of it. It's just not like taken out. But you know, it's a new feeling for me, and I don't know how I feel about it yet. Um, but yeah, we'll soon find out. I'll say like in a couple months I'll know a little bit more about it. But I know that's kind of boring talking about my 401k, even talking about saving, like that's kind of dumb. But at the same time, it's like I never would have thought about this growing up, is like the financial aspect of life, and that's another thing we often come back to, is like, man, finance in school is not being taught, and it's just like it's like an issue just being down over and over again. I always hear like, yo, we need to teach finances in school. We need to like focus on how to manage money and how to balance a budget. Like where's our course on that? And man, we still keep talking about it, and I don't know if we really, I don't think we have. You know, I'm not in high school education, so I can't really say, but I still believe like we're not really, you know, pushing financial literacy in school. We don't talk about those type of things. So and I just think the public and the youth would just benefit a lot more if we push financial, if I can talk, financial literacy. You know, let the youth understand. You know, we just repeat our parents' patterns, break the autopilot. You know, be that person. Fuck it. That's the thing. It's like shit. Like you have to think, you have to have enough self-esteem to go after something, anything, right, in life, and have a goal. So have enough self-confidence and have enough self-esteem and like self-efficacy, like meaning like you believe that you are enough, like you are good enough, you do have like the skills and the resources and, you know, the mind to succeed. And here he comes back on the pod. Is Stella?
We're almost gotta take another shower now.
Oh shit, he was out here sweating out in the 100 degrees. Did you get Stella?
I did.
We got Stella back.
Fucking scared ass little dog.
A
She
little,
don't even want to be over there.
she's just
She just went to
scared.
go see what's on the other side, and she's
Just
like,
a
"Oh, fuck, she
scaredy,
came back."
scaredy dog, scaredy cat, scaredy dog. A little bit, you know. I'm not trying.
No, little bitch ass dog.
I mean, she literally is.
Pissed me off.
You know, scientifically speaking.
Little bitch ass dog. Look at me now. I'm all fucking wet.
Now it's all sweat.
Feet are dirty and shit.
I didn't take too many hits.
Bro, I'm cool on that one, bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna lie, that flavor's kind of fucking me up.
Yeah.
Now I'm over here, heavy mouth breathing and shit.
It be like that. It do be.
Those 100 degrees.
The 100 degrees, like we saying, like the heat and the heat wave, and is it? And are we in a drought, or?
Killing.
I guess not so much a drought because it did rain not too long ago.
Well, apparently we're in a different kind of crisis because
Okay.
10,000 cattle died
In Kansas, eh?
You already saw this?
Well, I saw it on the nose.
Oh, yeah.
You should.
You know, we'll talk about the notes. Okay. We'll talk about the notes.
No, it's good to take notes.
But yeah,
have to rub that.
10,000 in a heat wave in Kansas, apparently. And apparently It just happened to be like overnight and shit. And
Oh my. And so how does this affect like grocery price? Is this going to affect grocery prices?
oh
Is this
yeah, I think that
how
that's
is
what
this going to affect the common city man?
well, this is not the first thing that's happened.
You know, God bless all those cattle too. I'm about to try to like just like graze over that too, but
Look, bro, look how many people know about it. It's not even a pop-up search when you're typing it
it's
in.
crazy, eh? Trying to hide
They
it.
say that 10,000 died at Kansas. I heard 10,000.
2,000, but still 2,000 is a lot, right? Is this gonna affect,
Bro,
or is this just a really sad news that all this, and
look,
it's gonna
right
hurt
there.
the farmer?
10,000 head of Kansas feedlot cattle reportedly dead.
Wow. Because
Multiple
of the
news
food.
sources report that thousands of feedlot cattle have died in Kansas. And they are blaming it on the heat. I mean, there it is right there.
Out here like that, man. And so, how is this good? How and so what's gonna happen now with is this gonna affect grocery prices or is
But
meat
the
gonna be
thing
more
is, bro, is it
expensive?
couldn't be from the heat. Because the heat in Kansas in those days were in the mid 90s, is what I heard.
And the cows can usually survive in that, right?
Yeah, it
It's
was hotter
not.
in Texas than it was in Kansas. Is what I heard, but this is I just saw 100 degrees.
Exceeding the 100-degree mark in June.
She was reported for you. This is reported at 104. Begin to break some on June 14th. Okay, but okay, so we did break. So we're not getting the whole article here because what were the temperatures when the cattle died?
It was.
How many
Look
days
at the
can-
ads in here.
Oh my
What are
god! Look
the
at all the
ads?
conspiracy ads, bro. Conspiracy. Look, conspiracy.
Look how far
It's a
far down you have to go through all the
Oh
ads.
my god! Right. I mean,
It's fucking just.
no, you have to go click on a link and all this other shit to find more information.
What type of fucking searches are these? What about the first?
Oh, we're on fucking Bing. God.
This one right there.
Let me get some Google searches, bro.
Thousands of cattle suddenly die in Kansas. Officials say, "What's to happen
Kansas City
next?
Star. So this is
What's
like
to blame? The heat, eh?"
the heat. That's what they're saying, but I don't think it's the
Estimate
heat. Bro.
total report
Kind of like maybe like 10 or
severe
30.
weather factors,
Like
heat
the
stress.
for cattle.
Temperatures are only in the fucking
Until
80s.
Sudden spike to 100 degrees on June 11th, followed by just two more days of triple digit.
At least 2,000 animals were lost.
Reuters reported. Officials were asked to help. That's just based on the number of carcasses. State officials.
Yeah, up to 10,000 DN,
Or more,
DTN.
according to DTN, an outlet that specializes in architectural industry analysis. Quite a, I mean, it's looking like
Time to accumulate. So it just like happened. It didn't give time
able to-
for the cattle to acclimate.
it's saying
It was
that
just a
there's
sudden
limit.
change.
Yeah.
They couldn't handle the.
Okay, but so we keep talking about Ulysses
Hmm.
was the hardest hit by the heat wave, but where were the cattle? Were they in Ulysses?
Yeah,
Are we sure?
that's what it seems like.
Need better news sources. We need to subscribe.
Right?
That's
News
I'm so
sources.
hot, bro. It's like-
No,
I
it's
was
hard to
trying
say
not to pass
news
out.
sources, right? That's a hard one to say. No, for real, it is. Heat sources.
Anyways, but that's not the first thing, bro. So that adds to the other conspiracy that there's all of these egg farms and food processing plants burning down. You not heard that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. And what's happening? So all
Just like
these places are getting burned down.
yeah.
What places? Plant or Wisconsin? Well, oh,
Hold on. I haven't heard that. Gutters and fact check. Social media users are sharing the claim that there is a planned increase in fires at food processing plants to purposely.
oh,
However, there is no evidence to support this claim. Okay, well,
wow.
what are the facts? Accidentally burned down at this rate, and it's certainly.
This is what I was kind of expecting, though. Honestly, though, I can kind of, in my mind, man, just forget all these news sources, forget all this. Just like me, just living life. I 1000% believe that there are people in power who control shit like this, and they
Yeah,
see an opening and
absolutely.
they fucking gorge the fuck out of prices, and they make it to where they fucking charge an arm and leg just for some basic ass groceries. And so these motherfuckers will just exploit the game. They're gonna try to rob the American people as
here
much
we
as
go
they
with
can.
like, I mean, here's in this news article.
1000%.
And this is like a fact checked one. I believe.
I mean, this I don't
a
need.
representative for General Mills. Are you? Come on.
They're gonna be paid,
You're talking
paid
somebody
for.
as big as General Mills.
He's.
Okay, come on.
You see what I'm saying? General Mills is already
Has
a
not
government
experienced any
officiated.
arson at our
Give
manufacturing
me a
facilities.
break, man.
Of course he's
Give
gonna
me a
say
break.
that.
He's gonna get rid. Oh my god! And it's the same type of shit, man. These people in
Look
control
at
are
this
just.
verdict. False. Accidents and fires at food
I
processing
can't,
plants
man.
in 2022 were not planned to intentionally create food shortages.
Of course they're gonna say that, but that's
This
such
article was
bullshit.
produced by the
Just
Reuters
wake
fact
up,
check
man.
team.
No, but just on the real though. Do you believe?
But are these? So what's their credibility? Did they fact check that the vaccine really works?
You know,
too?
fuck.
Because I feel like I've seen that.
Fuck this, man. You have to read between the lines.
This is so bad. No, I'm saying
this
I'm
the
trying
thing,
to dive
though.
into conspiracy.
But the thing is,
I think
but
this shit's
okay, so do you think?
intentional.
Okay, so do you think
Yeah.
people? Okay, so what
That's why the
are your
cattle
thoughts on
died.
this?
Come on, bro.
But what are your thoughts? Is there like a certain group of people? Okay, so like,
Yeah, it's definitely the people in charge, which would be the people that are also in our government.
and
If
so
they
you think?
control food, then they control the people.
Do you think when they see an opening to where the American people are struggling and something that they're gonna price gorge, they're not gonna price gorge? Wouldn't they price gorge? I know I'm
They
saying that
are.
word right, exactly right,
They are price
and they
gouging.
always will, and they always do. Do you believe
no,
this?
I believe that.
100%. So
Bro,
this is a
gas is
basic
$6 a
understanding.
gallon
They're gonna
on average.
price $4.80 right now. That's the cheap. You know, that's the where in the
Bro,
DFW in
and a-
Dallas, $4.80, dude.
A gas station,
Bruh.
a gas station employee was fired in California because he sold gas for accidentally for 69 cents a gallon.
Oh wow, yeah, good. Good for him. Good for him.
Fuck it, bro. Take that.
Take that W, man. I've worked at a gas station. If you can get out like that, that's a baller ass move. And thanks for giving back to the community. He's a legend.
He's a
Or
legend. That's
he
a
or
hero.
she, that's a hero. He or she is a hero. God bless that person. Giving back to the people.
And they didn't even one mishap fired. Not like a oh shit. Well, you know,
No,
do
yeah,
that.
sure. I can imagine that, dude. Who gives
Soon
a
as
fuck?
you play-
But who gives a fuck about a gas station
Yeah,
employee?
but here
I've been one. No one gives a fuck about you. You don't give a fuck. You know, who cares? You want a new job. It's the worst job you can have.
damn.
The bottom. It's literally the
Shitty.
fucking bottom. I fucking hated being a gas station worker. That shit was hard. Shit would be wild every fucking day, man. My fucking gas station stories would be wild, man. Just people fucking.
Did you have to work a night shift?
No, just day shift. So it'd be from
God.
2. Yeah, I know, but I've seen a little bit of it,
Bro, yeah, and a quick
Um,
trip just over here, bro. Some people will get shot.
dude. It's
I was
wild,
like,
man.
God damn.
Anything goes down. So many drugs, man. So many.
What gas station did you work at?
7-Eleven
Oh,
off Pioneer. Or
Hmm.
era. Fuck, what's that street? Fuck. You go down the hill. It's like going halfway through to your mom's house, to your old mom's house. I forgot that. Going to
Of
Pantego.
Arkansas?
Is it Arkansas? You go down the hill. It's like you ride down the road, like ride around Green Oaks for a little bit, and you go down a hill, go over a bridge. And there used to be a bottle shop, but now there's 2 gas stations on each corner. And
I do not know where you are.
oh fuck, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm so
I
high.
don't know where that is.
So you go right on Green Oaks, right? Going towards your mom's old house. Do you follow me there?
On Green Oaks towards her, okay.
And then you go down. There's a bridge, and you go down. You go over the bridge, and there's like a hill too. And
Have we taken a turn?
no, it's just straight on Green
Then I
Oaks.
would say we're still on Green Oaks.
We're literally on. Yeah, literally. I know we are still on Green Oaks. You go over the bridge and Green
Oh,
Oaks.
no, that's Pioneer.
Pioneer. Okay, then that's what it is. Pioneer, and then you just turn left. But going into Pantego,
Yeah, okay.
so the 7-Eleven up there on Pioneer. I just forgot that name of the street. It's Pioneer. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me or going through that. Yeah, man. So I used to work there, man. The gas station store is wild, man.
And that's not even in a bad part
Every
of town.
day. I mean, it is and it's not. It's not that bad. It's not
It's
the
not
hood.
really
hood.
that bad.
It's not really that
Can
bad.
you imagine the shit that goes down at the ones over
And,
here?
oh man, I couldn't work there, man. Like to live it,
Dude,
like going in the
the
real
fucking-
hood.
The hood gas station right here.
You have
Bro,
to
there's
be-
24/7 people standing out front of it.
Oh,
I'm like,
100%. Yeah, that's just is what it is. You just gotta like relate to the drug dealers, man. You just have to be cool
I do,
with
because
them.
I was walking in the gas station wearing a cookie shirt, and this dude was like, "Hey, bro, I got something out of my car," and I was like,
Oh, nice.
"What's up?"
What's up, man? Yeah,
Nah,
man. Like you just
but,
have to
like-
be cool with the drug dealers, and you're cool, man. It's just be a respectful person.
Just sample a little product. No, don't really do that.
No, but really, that's what it comes down to. So like, people
I
get
think if you're just
scared
kind
about
to
like.
people, yeah.
I mean, of course, like it depends on the type
You
of
have
person.
to
Sometimes
be-
there's a real
Like,
fucking.
you either have to be like growed up in around hood shit to be okay with it. Because when
Yeah,
he goes
exactly.
and hangs out with me in the hood, he don't like that. He ain't cool.
No, I don't necessarily like
No,
it.
but-
Who
oh,
likes it
Not
though?
really like it, but like when
But-
we go there, I'm like,
Yeah,
it's nothing like new to me.
yeah,
But he goes there, he's like freaking out.
yeah.
He's like, he went with me for New Year's, bro. And you know, in the hood, they're shooting off those guns, bro. Especially down here.
Yeah.
We were there, bro. And that
Wait,
shit
this
started-
person?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. I was thinking someone
For
else.
New
okay.
Year's, bro.
Yeah,
and
of
they started
course,
popping
yeah.
shots. And he was like, hey, we're just going to go ahead and get out of here.
100%.
I'm like, come on, man.
Nah, man.
Nothing
Of
wrong
course,
with
that's
that.
just. That's so like, come on,
I mean,
dude.
even for you now, bro.
Yeah, I absolutely like you hear
Popping
like.
off shots outside your apartment. That's
Yeah,
wild.
I mean, yeah, daily. It's
Just
not.
not
It's
give
not.
a fuck.
And like that's the thing. Like growing up, when I ever heard like you hear gunshots nightly, I was like,
Same.
man, like whatever. I was like, man, you don't hear it nightly. Like, give me a break. But you literally do.
I hear it nightly.
Yeah,
I used
so-
to where we were living.
Yeah.
We don't
where I live.
Not so much now here,
Yeah.
but
It's crazy. Like that's just like the common. It's just like you. That's just.
just hearing that shit.
Like
Oh, you be
what's
hearing
actually
that
what's
crazy,
actually happening? I have heard like a semi like automatic like holy fuck. No, I'm saying like it's gang shit. But
Dang
I've
shit.
also like
Oh fuck, I forgot, bro. I gotta work on
Handguns,
these
too.
screens, bro. Look, we're
Oh,
looking
yeah.
at nonsense. Don't look at that fact check shit.
no man, give me a break.
This is hard to be on top of.
No, Smoke Circle
Toasted.
Pod. Get that Smoke Circle Pod.
Still don't have the shirts, but I'm
And but we also I don't want to know if we can talk about this on the pod. But do we know who swiped,
oh,
or do you want to avoid this?
I'll talk to you after because I think I'm
Okay.
mistake.
Oh, okay. Fair. No, but
But I was thinking, I was freaking out yesterday because I didn't remember that, and she kind of reminded me of something, and I was like, oh, I think I gave it.
okay, fair.
I emptied it and then I gave it away.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't.
So that's good to know. Okay, well that's good to
I
know
was
that.
kind of freaking out. I was like, damn, dude.
Just because the alternative
Well,
would
because
have
it's
been a
happened to
lot
me
worse.
before,
Okay.
and I don't like that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you make sure you pop it? Oh, you gotta pop it, or you don't want the banana. Oh, you have to do the other side. Like you have to kind of like roll it around.
Mm.
Yeah, there you go. That's good.
It's like it's good, but it's like a little over.
Yeah, fair. I feel like that watermelon just hit beautifully,
It
right?
did. It just blended.
It just
very
blended
well.
in very nicely. So I might need to get another. That's the thing, though. I'm trying to save my weed, right? I don't. Or the CBD.
Trying to
I have to
stretch
say,
it for a couple
I
weeks.
know I have to save it for like what 2 weeks or until
Just to
we.
stretch it.
Like, oh, I want to like keep like chiefing. I was like, oh, maybe I should just like slow down. That was me yesterday. I was just cheat. I just hit two in a row. Sometimes when I'm just like really chilling, I just hit 2 in a row, just like back to back, feeling nice. But
Back to back.
that's a whole nother
Dude,
level.
I've been realizing like I don't even really get stoned by myself anymore.
Oh no, that's what
Like
I do.
I do
That's
it when I'm
what I do.
like if I do smoke when I'm by myself, I don't like maintenance it.
Yeah,
You
fair.
gotta maintenance a high, bro. You got to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
you
I'm
can't just
never-
get there and then just come off and be cool. Nah.
No, I'm chilling. You have to like, yeah, it's a good time. Like, you have to do what you
I just
do.
forget to maintenance and I go eat dinner and then I gotta go work and I was like, fuck.
No, that's the thing. You don't want to get. So that's the thing. Like, that's my Friday. You like to do that. I like to do that on my Friday.
I got
That's the
you
thing.
Back to backs all Friday.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because I have to work today. Of course, I wouldn't do that on a work night. Just because, like you say, it just kind of fucks up your sleep.
Oh yeah, I'm all down for back to back during the weekend. I normally do.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what we're doing now. But like,
And then I feel like shit sometimes.
really, I mean, I
Nah, let me take that back. I don't.
no. Oh, shit, don't say that shit if you don't really mean it. Damn, but
Bro, my problem with weekends, bro, is I don't get enough sleep.
that's huge. Yeah, you just literally in the struggle of getting enough sleep. It's hard to get.
Because I'll stay up late on Friday after this, and then late on Saturday, and then try to catch up during the week, and then the week's boring.
Right. My thing is, I try to catch my sleep up in the weekend. But the thing is, I wake up early, right? So like, for instance, I woke up like around 8:30, and that's like sleeping in for me. Or 9. You know, now that I'm working, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I got you.
it's hard. It's hard to keep the sleep hours. Keep the sleep hours
know,
up
bro.
and get the adequate amount of sleep because it's super important to your health. Literally, sleep is the number one determinant factor of your health. 100% your sleep.
I know, and for me, sleep is the first thing I compromise for other stuff.
And how many people are just like you though? You know,
I mean, a lot, bro. I know a lot of people that only sleep like 4 or 5 hours a night, and I'm like, I don't know.
are you planning on
do
getting more
that.
sleep? Like generally, or you just
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to sleep. But and then there's nights, bro, that I'll go to bed, but I have to go to bed by a certain time because I always wake up at the same fucking time. Like I cannot sleep in past 8 o'clock. It's not happening.
damn.
It's a rare occasion.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I do lay in bed too long, then my back hurts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel as good. Like you
Yeah.
can lay in bed too long.
Literally, you really can.
And as soon as I found that as soon as I wake up, like as soon as the eyes are open, just get up.
Get up right there, and
Like
then your day starts.
don't try to go back to sleep.
No,
because that
yep.
sleep just makes you feel like shit.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
get up.
Yep. Exactly. Just get up, and that's
And
the hardest thing.
I know, but the problem is that when you do that, bro, I'll get tired again and be like, "Fuck, I want to just take a nap." And bro, we should just have an hour break from
Siesta.
like work or whatever. Whenever it is that you're tired, just go take a nap and
Siesta.
recharge because that's good for your health too.
Absolutely. Go Mexican culture with them. Greek culture is like that too, where they have like a break in the middle of the day. I think Spanish culture too.
I think French too.
French too.
I think over there in France and stuff, there's a lot of, and they will come home and take like a good lunch. They take off from work, go to lunch, go home, hang out for an hour or so, go back to work, then take off, take a nap.
Yeah. chill.
Like a good
Just-
day.
yeah, like those type of countries are super chill. I mean, like when I visited Greece, I kind of realized that, like, I got to kind of experience that a little bit. A little bit. It's just like, dude, it's just so like just so chill. Like everything's closed on Sunday, but like just throughout the day and like taking the naps, taking the long lunches, just chill a lot of the time, and just like fuck, I'm just like out here in the beach. Like you can take a good beach trip during your lunch or type shit. You know what I mean?
Just
And
take
then
a stroll.
it's just literally right, and it's like fuck, that's nice. And then it's like the crazy thing is too cool too. And I think which is really cool is like they partied throughout the night. So like we didn't start partying. The pregame was at 10 o'clock, and then like we didn't go out until midnight, and then we went out of the club at midnight, and then like partied throughout the night.
Until like what time?
6,
6 a.m.
yeah, till sunrise.
Damn.
And that's how they do it. That was how everyone did. That's just how they party over there.
Yeah, it's like shuts down here at like 2 p.m.
Exactly
or
over
2
here.
a.m.
2 a.m. 2 a.m.
So you have to go out at like 8 or 9.
We were pre-gaming at 10. I was like, shit. And then we go
Yeah,
out
you
at
already gotta be
midnight.
deep in the club.
That's like 2-hour pregame. That's a solid pregame.
Some people still do that here.
And
Some
then-
people don't go out till late as fuck. And
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
But then they just see the tail end where it closes down, and then at that point everyone's fucked up.
Fucked up.
And that's like to
They
me that's
just
the
can't
most
handle
dangerous.
it here.
Yeah, to me that's just the most dangerous part because like people are just so fucked up around midnight.
Bro,
2
you just see
a.m.
people stumbling down the street here.
It's like fuck.
And it's every weekend, bro.
Every
Doing that-
weekend.
Especially now in the summer. Doing that dumb shit.
Mm-hmm. Literally, that's how it is. And that's how it is out here, man.
Yeah.
Damn. Would you say you would like to be you would consider yourself a city kid? Or city man or city or country?
Definitely more country. Absolutely. 100%.
How would you define yourself more country? Is it because of your time you're spending outdoors?
I
Or like,
just
what-
don't prefer to be around more people
Mm-hmm.
in general.
But like growing up, would you say your experiences
Just
country-based or city-based?
Country based.
and why would you say that through your family
Yeah.
through your family? Okay, nice.
Just the way we were raised, or I was raised, the way that
Nice.
my family is.
Oh, that's cool.
Everybody would always rather own some land and shit than here in the city.
That's nice. So you kind of got that country.
Yeah, but a lot of my family also lives in like Louisiana,
Yeah.
and they have like acres of land and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely just raise more country.
Damn,
For
that's
sure.
cool. That's
I
cool.
like some of the benefits of the city. The not the city. I do not like the city at all. I dread going towards downtown. Anything.
Oh yeah, downtown doesn't
I'm-
really count as downtown. To be fair,
that's
right?
that's the city that
That-
I'm thinking of. The part of the city that I like is kind of like the outskirts suburbs, like where you have like. I don't like to drive long periods of time just in my normal day. So like, if I had to drive like an hour to the grocery store and shit,
Oh shit.
I would not be okay.
Oh,
That's
no.
not the kind of country I'm talking about.
No.
I'm talking about like,
Wichita, Waxahachie a little bit further out.
yeah, maybe
it-
like Weatherford-ish.
Weatherford, yeah.
Like just right on the outside where you got some land and some space between people, and you don't. It's not so tight and like dealing with a bunch of
Wichita
fucking people.
Falls,
Yeah,
that type
I
of
like that vibe driving through there.
vibe.
But like, I couldn't live where you live. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way.
Yeah.
I can do it.
It's just how it's funny because it's funny just how the different perspective is. Because to me, it's like I was always kind of raised as like a city kid, and like growing up in the city and like having like only experiences in the city. So when I go to the country, like my family from South Texas, from the Valley, is country. Like they're a small town. It would be like fuck. This is like a culture shock. Like,
Bro,
I'm
I went
like-
to nature school, dog. I'm pretty country.
yeah, that's pretty
If
cool.
I didn't go to pre-K, I went to nature school.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying that. Right. That's
So
pretty cool.
that's pretty country too.
Hell yeah. That's cool
And then
that
like
your
growing
parents,
up,
like,
going hunting, always
put
going
you through
out.
that.
You know, hunting. That's like like nature.
Mhm.
Like,
Like
you
growing up
see in the
hunting,
country,
yeah.
like you're going out into the like wilderness country shit.
Yeah.
It's
I never
different.
had that. Yeah, definitely. That's nice.
That makes you not vibe out in the city as much.
But do you feel like, do you have anxiety from
People,
the city or people?
Oh yeah,
maybe?
bro. I don't drive downtown, dude. I don't do it. Like, and I give a lot of credit to people that can drive a big ass truck downtown because it's like stressful.
Oh,
to
I
me.
could imagine driving a big truck.
It's stressful as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
You can't
But
park
like the
that bitch nowhere.
downtown, but like downtown is like something different though. Like downtown is like literally like the most ghetto part.
It's like fucking tight ass lanes and shit. There's fucking people just packed in.
Are we just talking about like Oak Cliff, or are you talking about
no,
downtown?
like Dallas, like downtown Dallas.
Oh, okay.
Like where it's like busy as fuck. There's just traffic and cars.
I don't
and,
I never
packed.
drive downtown.
No,
I try to
you don't
avoid
live
it.
in you live in the city for sure, like the inner city, but not like downtown.
No, I don't live downtown. No, no. There's not a lot of places you could live.
Like I don't know that
downtown.
I could live in Houston. There's so many fucking
Oh,
people, bro.
Houston is a whole different thing, right? It's just
There's too many people.
exactly right. It's like Dallas on steroids.
Like I want to
It's just,
visit
like,
Japan
so
and
much.
shit for like the
Ooh,
experience.
that would be something.
But like I don't know that I could handle like that many people like packed in a space.
But at the same time, it's managed a whole different way. So like that
It
type of million
flows.
does not look or feel like
It
it
does
does here. Exactly.
It's aggressive here.
Yeah, it's
It's
aggressive.
fucking nasty.
It's aggressive. Over there, it's a lot more.
It's a lot of toxic here.
Yeah.
America is pretty
Yeah.
toxic in a lot of ways.
Yeah, America is very toxic in a lot of ways. I'm glad
I mean,
you're
I'm an
waking
American
up.
for sure. Like,
But that's what it literally. If
but
you're a true American,
if you want to observe it, there's a lot of toxic shit that goes on.
exactly. There, and that's a true American though. That's a true American under.
I got the Playboy lighter, bro.
Oh hell yeah, I fucks with it. That's a true American understanding
Because
where,
we're burning these.
because we burning the king palms. You already know what
we
it
burning
is.
these bitches.
Burning these bitches. Burning these bitches.
I was making a joke, but it's good.
No, it's funny. No, I
Because
forgot
it's
what.
Playboy, you know.
Playboy.
Yeah,
Damn, I forgot what I was talking
I
about.
fucked it all up.
I forgot what I was talking about. But at the same time, I really don't care.
Yeah,
I was kind of passionate about it, but now
I was
don't
passionate, but that shit said, I'm out.
care. Yeah, that's what that weed would do to you, man. It's just like you be all like into it,
but
and then
it's
it's
like,
like,
you know
nah,
what,
I don't
but,
give a
like,
fuck
Does it matter
anymore.
though? Nah. Oh, we were talking about being there. Bro, fuck my shit up outside.
Damn, getting fucked up.
I like knelt on some fucked up shit. Bro, they dug under the fucking under the fence into the Oh, God.
And they fucked up. They ripped up the house.
They whipped up some napkins. That's
Oh,
normal.
okay.
Because I'll fuck around and might leave a napkin sitting out.
It just
and they
looks a lot
fuck that
messier
shit.
than it
Yeah,
is.
it's only like one paper towel. They're dogs. And they're shredders, bro.
Shredding.
They're not like go through a whole, like knock the trash over and be bad. But it's like when they get a hold of like a tissue, they like don't just chew on it. So they like shred it into all these tiny little fucking pieces for fun. It's
For
just for fun.
fun.
I'm like, why do y'all do that shit?
Damn.
She used
what-
to shred her dog beds as a puppy. Oh my God, bro.
Just thinking about like
I
the
still
dog
find
mentality.
stuffing from the dog beds in the house.
Fucking doing it just to.
I'll
do
like
it
move
just
the
to stay
couch and one of
busy.
like some of it'll fall. I'm like, where the fuck is this? Like, where's this stuck?
Cause she's a dog.
She got that shit everywhere. Plus all their hair. God, they're a mess.
That dog.
Damn. Well, since we've already been talking about conspiracies,
Will Smith and
FDA approved trials for alopecia from Pfizer, I believe.
okay. I
And
don't
so-
know about.
Pfizer is the drug company,
Uh-huh.
obviously, that funded.
But why is that bad that
They-
that sounds good? Like there's a new.
Guess
there's
who?
No
but they wanted to put. Yeah, but Pfizer's the one that did the COVID vaccine, so people don't have a lot of faith in them either.
fair.
And so now they have another thing for alopecia, and like.
But that's
yeah,
what drug
like well,
companies
like
do, though,
yeah,
right?
but like
They
a
just
cr-
do that.
But they were guess who they were sponsors of?
Who?
The Oscars. They sponsored the Oscars.
Mm.
And where did the slap happen?
The Oscars. But why? But what's the coincidence?
And then, but who
how do they
has
benefit from it though?
who has alopecia?
I know Jada Pinkett Smith has
Right.
alopecia.
So it's like
she's
a big full circle.
spokesperson.
Like it put a bunch of eyes on alopecia as a treatment's coming out for the company.
But whose eyes were on it? I don't give a fuck about it. Like,
But
honestly.
like millions of people watch the Oscars.
Yeah.
And so like put a bunch
But
of
that
people's
many people
eyes
care
on
about
alopecia. I don't know.
Maybe.
But I think he was
I don't
definitely
know.
paid to go up there and slap him on stage.
I don't think he was being paid. I think
I
he's just
think
a
he was
punk ass
paid.
little bitch. I think he was just he was laughing at it. Well, I would say it's hard to be a punk ass bitch. I think maybe there's a lot of is like a bad relationship, and sometimes you can have like a woman who can just like manipulate you and just like berate you in
Yeah,
some type of way.
that
and,
happens
like,
a lot.
right? So he was laughing. She didn't find it funny. Oh fuck, my girl is like now as a man I have to show that I stand up for you. If I keep laughing, I just
Damn,
let
you
this go.
think he
I'm gonna
just
hear
had to
about
go over the
this.
top because he got caught laughing?
Yeah,
Oh shit! Okay.
I honestly think and like
I don't
the
know. Pfizer sponsoring it though, it's kind of sketch.
I just don't. Okay, so I don't understand like the connection and
Well, because
what.
they're coming out with a cure and they want eyes on the cure that they're developing another cure for something.
But with this slap, would that really?
Yeah,
I
because
understand
it
the eyes
connects
are
the
on
joke
it, but who
to the
cares
hair
about
loss
like
to
who?
alopecia.
But how is this? How is?
Because now you've already heard
But how
about.
is Pfizer?
Because you've already heard about alopecia, right? Not a lot, something that not a lot of people know about what it is. So now you have a lot of people that know about this thing because of the slap and the comment and why, and because she has a disease. And then they come out with a cure, and it's the same drug company from the COVID vaccine.
No, I
So they're
see.
trying to build this popular and positive image with these vaccines.
Is it a
Probably so that they can
coincidence?
fuck you up later.
I honestly, I understand. I understand definitely. I understand definitely. I would say, through all that, I do agree with you that.
Did I put that together well?
No,
I just
you
had to,
did. No, you
take
did.
off running.
No, absolutely. I understand completely, and I understand like a lot of eyes and a lot of money. Where
I think they just wanted to put eyes on the fact that they're coming out with another cure for something that was just a hot topic.
I just think it's a coincidence.
Or they wanted you to
honestly.
hear it as a hot topic.
I honestly just believe it's a coincidence where
I don't know. Maybe
sure
they saw
Pfizer
that. Maybe
really
they
did sponsor the Oscars and this and
They
that.
did sponsor.
And they did, okay, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they did sponsor, right?
Uh-huh.
But I honestly just think Will Smith just like lost his coin. Like I don't think there was like
You
any.
think Pfizer just
I don't think there's like
jumped in
any
there?
coincidence. I think it was just like a funny. It's
but
just a coincidence.
Maybe the other side, maybe Pfizer just saw that and was like, "Oh, we're just gonna jump in behind that with our cure that we were already developing."
Well, right. Well, I mean,
So they could have just
But
fed
that's
off of a
smart,
early
right?
kick,
I mean,
really
that does happen.
right at the
I
end.
feel like that falls into your lap. I honestly feel like that
Maybe they
falls
just
into your
jumped
lap,
on that.
and it's like shit. I'm gonna take advantage of it for sure.
Yeah, now here's our cure, and that might have been on the back burners, but
That's
they
what I
pushed it
honestly
heavily
believe.
instead
Okay.
after that. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Could be like that.
I-
On their favor, on their counter.
I
Advocate.
just think there's a nuanced thing to it. I kind of lean towards that, honestly.
like it just happened to happen.
Yeah, exactly. It just
But
happened to
everything
happen, and
happens
then
for a reason.
yeah, right. That's like that philosophical, like religious question. Everything does. Do you believe everything happens for a reason?
Not really. I
Me
believe there's
either. That's the
always
thing. I
intention
kind of
behind it.
agree, huh?
I believe everything that happens, there's some kind of intention behind it.
Elaborate. What do you mean by that?
Like conspiracy kind of deals. Like when
Oh.
weird shit happens, it's like it was for a reason. Like,
But what about
there
just
was
regular
intention.
shit? Does regular shit just happen for a reason?
I
There's a
think it
reason
just
behind-
happens.
But like, what about a memorable part of life? Does that happen for a reason?
No, I think it happens, and that's why it's memorable. Is because it happened.
Fair.
Because if it never
Yeah.
happened, it wouldn't have been memorable. You would have just
Yeah.
kept going through it. You know what I'm saying?
That's wise. That sounds wise.
That wisdom came out of nowhere. Bro.
Damn.
That was the weed
So you
talking.
no.
That was definitely.
No. Can we rewind that? So you said the
You want to dissect that a little further?
yeah. What did you say right
I
there?
don't. It was so wise. That the wisdom just left, bro. No, it was something like a memorable moment is only memorable because it happened.
Oh, a memorable moment is only memorable because it
because
happened.
it happened.
that's a beautiful way to look at life because every moment is precious. If you're really living in the present moment, you realize
Right,
that you're
and
like
you're not always remembering your everyday life, but at some point, that everyday life is what you use to look back on as a positive memory, potentially,
right, like you're just your
or a
day to
negative
day.
memory.
Yeah, exactly. You can choose to make it positive
But it's
memories
only
or negative.
because it. Otherwise, if it all blended together and you kind of had the same day every
Yeah, yeah,
day,
exactly.
smaller things would become memorable moments.
Oh, I see what you're
Like
saying. Absolutely. No,
just
no,
a
no, no. I
little
understand it
blip
completely. Yeah.
interruption in your day.
Yeah, because like if you're just having a regular ass habit day life and it's just gonna be
Like
all one blur,
feel like you could know
a
if you were
smaller
in
thing.
the Truman Show. Like if you were on the Truman Show,
Uh-huh.
I feel like you could know because it would always be so the same. Maybe we're just in a really good simulation. I don't know.
I feel like we're already doing that right now. And no matter how much different experiences, like let's say you're just a crazy motherfucker and you just go explore the world, you see do all this, you live a
Bro,
crazy different life. I feel like you can still have a blur. And I was actually watching this podcast where this guy is actually living this crazy different life. Like he's living in the Hollywood Hills, he's having all these crazy experiences, and he says that it becomes a blur just because it's just on repeat.
it's on regular, so
Leaving
that's not memorable moments now. You see what
exactly.
I'm saying?
So it's all about perspective, right? Because you
It
can live a
is.
crazy type of life, but still feel like it's the same type of day. You're just living a blur, be in a derp state. So there's levels to the game, right? So you can be,
Wow, I gotta go with
materialistically,
perspective too.
exactly.
Right, we zoomed in, so now you gotta zoom out too.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. I'm good at zooming out. That's what I kind of do in life. I see like the big picture all the time.
the
It's
big
kind of
picture and the wisdom really coming to life here today.
damn. Appreciate
Feeling this.
that. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. Like you can have all the material worth and possessions, but it's how you live your life and like you're
Yeah,
literally just your
those.
perspective.
Damn.
You can be eating at the best restaurants, but you're just doing that on repeat. You're just
Yeah, but then different things become memorable moments. So it's always about
exactly.
the memorable moments. Though.
Exactly. And what becomes memorial or memorable, it often comes back to like your family and friends
You
and
said
like
memorial.
experience. Yeah, I
That
know.
reminds
Fuck.
me of the fucking hospital.
Memorial.
Bro.
Memorial.
go in right
R.I.P.
You're already
No,
bringing
but
it up to me now.
memory, right? The most memorable. Sorry.
No,
The
you're
memorable
good.
moment. No, I know. Sorry, I misspoke.
I'm about to go in on this hospital, bro.
Oh yeah, go into it. Sorry.
I just don't understand it. Like, is COVID like still a big deal? Are like still millions of people getting it, or is it like the flu now? Because it seems
There seemed to be a rise here recently, where there was more COVID cases.
bro, it's just like most people don't wear a mask anyways anymore because it's like.
Is this about just wearing a mask in the hospital?
No, it's about like all of their strict protocols.
Okay.
I can't even go in the waiting room.
Oh wow.
Like I have to wait. They make grown ass men wait in the hallway, bro. That's only wide enough for two people to get by without brushing shoulders. The hallway is this fucking small. They make men wait in the fucking hallway.
And like tie it up like sardines like that?
No, but like the hallway is real narrow, but it's long. So
Yeah.
we're all lined up against the wall, bro. When other people are coming walking by and shit.
So you're like doing
Like
this
we
all
just
the
have to
time.
be like up against the fucking wall or sitting on the floor. Cause they don't even have chairs out in this bitch, bro. There's not even chairs available for the fucking guests to wait in. And how many fucking pregnant women go to the gyno to have their fucking sonograms and shit? You know what I'm talking about? Because we're having a baby. So, like, most of the time, they're taking their fucking significant other that they're pregnant with to these appointments. I would say, right?
Mhm.
You would agree with that statement?
Yeah.
Why would you not allow them in?
Is it because of COVID? Really? They're
Yes,
still
bro.
and
So,
You can't even-
like,
you
what
have to
I would consider a major appointment was yesterday for us. And it was our first time to meet with a doctor, like her actual doctor, and like be able to ask questions and get like and get some information and shit. Because it's kind of a big deal.
it is a very big deal.
And I want to know some stuff.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even allowed to go in for the appointment at all. Normally, I can go see the sonogram, but
Oh,
that's all they
wow.
allow guests to do.
Really?
And I'm like, I want to go back and talk to the doctor face to face also because this is
Yeah.
not just concerning her; it's concerning the baby,
Yeah.
and I want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
And I'm not fucking allowed back. I told her I was like, make sure you ask him like, am I gonna be allowed to be in the fucking
Yeah.
birthing room? And she's like, oh yeah, you can
Damn.
have a couple people in there right now. She's like, it might change again. I'm like, it ain't gonna fucking change. I'm gonna change doctors.
That's crazy.
I'm
There
like,
has to
dude,
be a place.
it's so ridiculously strict that it doesn't even make sense. I'm like, you're not allowing the fathers of these children to go be a part of
Yeah.
this experience with like
Yeah.
the information.
Yeah.
Because I'd be excited. I'm excited,
Yeah, of
and I want to be a
course.
part and be in there and like learn
Yeah.
information.
I'd be interested to see, like, I would like try to like call up places about like different
I'm gonna go
doctors
somewhere
and
else. Yeah,
yeah. No, but
bro. And
just
then I
see
found
what their
out.
protocols are.
Listen to the other shit we found out that, like what the way that it was worded to her, is that to have our sonogram done, well, to be able to determine the sex of the child, they can't do it there because their staff is not skilled enough.
Oh my god, okay.
This is an ultrasound, bro. I don't know how skilled you got to be able to determine the sex of a baby, but I feel like if I looked at one, I could figure it out.
I don't know about that.
Like looking at a sonogram, like I feel like I could figure out whether it was a male or female baby.
But don't they get paid quite a bit, right?
They
Like the
they do,
sonogram
but I
people.
mean like it's like clear, like there's a sex organ or there isn't.
No, but the problem is that there's not enough people to
Right, but they're
do
not.
the
They don't have
job.
anybody there to do that. So is that really the hospital that I want to have the baby at?
No,
No, right? They
no,
don't have skilled staff. Basically,
no.
admitting this, like,
Yes, they're
why would we be coming here?
so. I'll find
And
a new
then,
place
bro,
for
they have
real.
all these extra
Find a new
visits.
place.
We have to go like all the like every 4 weeks right now,
Yeah.
and then 2 weeks, and then 1 week, and I'm like, are we doing that many like sonograms? Oh no, we check up this many times, and I'm like, what's the checkup? Like, are you drawing blood? Are we taking vitals? What are we doing?
Mhm.
Like, are we just taking vitals? That's it. I can take vitals at home and monitor that shit.
Mm-hmm. What did it say?
It's just billable visits basically. It's just to like come in, talk to the doctor, leave. Like, I'm not fucking doing that. $200 at a time.
Literally what I had
Just
to do.
just billable visits, bro.
Seriously. Then you see how corrupt the
They,
U.S.
bro, what they do to
medical
your
system
finger,
is.
they just pull the thing off and go, yeah, it's not ready yet. Here, go home.
Yeah.
$200. Like,
Yeah.
excuse me?
Yeah. That's.
Why was that not like free?
Yeah. Literally.
It's like, hey, let me make sure that my work is standing up.
So you believe in free Medicare and free?
I think that
health?
if we're gonna have a government, it should fund it.
I agree. You should at least have free health care when
The
you
government should
pay
provide a few things if they're
an
gonna be.
absorbent amount of money for just basic services. It makes you just resent your own country. Honestly, I fucking hate it.
But it's
I resent the U.S. and their government system.
but medical could like even
It
if
does
it's
nothing for
even if
me.
medical was still not like
I know I'm a
federally
U.S.
funded,
citizen, but
it just doesn't have to be as expensive as it is here.
it's just all corrupt. I can't fucking stand these motherfuckers.
Dude,
I mean,
people
once
go
I
to
just really
Mexico,
think
bro.
about it, man,
People
I
go to
already know.
Mexico and bring back drugs like pharmaceutical drugs because they're like $10 there. EpiPens,
Oh,
bro,
yeah,
are
yeah.
$7 in Mexico.
Yeah, so people go through,
$7 across the border.
and then you
And
go
here, how much is an EpiPen here? Like,
hundreds of dollars, right? Or-
right? I want to know because I know that that's expensive, and I know that like medicine for diabetics is crazy expensive.
No, that's a lot of EpiPens get sold on the black market. Oh, okay, maybe not. But I guess a good one, right? Or is it just $21?
I don't know.
But the
I
other
think
one is this one, $100.
it's cosmetic cartridges. I don't know how much an EpiPen costs.
Generic EpiPen cost. What about that?
Good lord.
I'll go down. It's just ads. You just got a lot of ads. Oh, right there. Right there. The first one.
This one,
Drugs.com, right?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then go down. Go down. Yeah, you just keep going. And so.
Okay, we know what they're for. We've established.
Oh, right there.
What? Our brand name
Whoa.
EpiPen, which contains 2 auto injectors, will cost roughly $650.
This is on drugs.com. This is a legit website. So,
Although
and then
pharmacy coupons are manufactured, lower the price. That maybe.
150
Bro, they pay
to close.
$7
So that's how they do it over here. And then you can sell it for 100 easy.
because I have asthma, bro. So I was like, how much are inhalers?
Mm,
They're $10. You know how much they are here? 60.
get out.
60.
It's $60 for an inhaler.
Yes.
Wow.
Bro, and I have chronic asthma.
Exactly,
I'm
so
diagnosed
you
with asthma,
yeah.
okay? I don't understand why I can't have an unlimited amount of refills
Right.
for my asthma.
Right.
Bro, it costs here's the steps I have to go through to get a fucking inhaler.
They don't
that
care
I
about the U.S.
need
citizen.
when I have asthma attacks.
That's why.
Bro, I have to go to the doctor to get a prescription refill for 3 uses. I get 3 refills. That visit costs $200. Just to go in and say, hey, I still have asthma. Can you prescribe more inhalers? Yes, I can. Here you go.
It's just a prescription.
And it's like, bro, why do I have to come to you and fucking
To
tell
fill
you,
out the prescription, to fucking literally just to get you
Like,
through the
can't you
door
just tell
so
me-
you can pay
can't you
so
just
I can
put
go get this and
unlimited
this.
fucking
No,
inhalers?
but the thing is,
Put like 200 on that bitch, bro. If I go through 200 inhalers in a year, we got a problem.
the pharmacy is set up to be a business, and when it's set
It's
up to be
so
a business,
bad.
they're gonna fucking do shit like that. They're gonna only focus on profits.
There should be a lot more over-the-counter drugs, like asthma medication, EpiPens.
Go to Europe, man.
Bro,
Go to Europe. That's just how it is, man. It's fucking sad that the U.S.
several
people
things. Like, all right,
people
like,
don't care
it's
about
like
U.S. people, man.
high-grade narcotics. Okay, prescription. Like,
Yeah, they don't
Tylenol
care about
4s and
you,
shit
so
like
why
that.
should I care about them?
it's
Talk about the
crazy.
politicians and all that, like the elite. They don't care about you. They're gonna fuck you over. So why should I care about them? Fuck them, literally.
It's so crazy
my
that it's not
opinion
legal.
on that.
That's just crazy. That weed's not legal yet.
And then yeah, they
Hey,
still got weed
But Germany
going through it right now.
plans to move ahead to legalize.
Goodness gracious, it should have already been like that. But yeah,
That's pretty cool.
good.
Though.
Recreationally, right?
I believe so, from
Good
what I
for
understand.
them. Good for them. Good for them.
Your other
man.
country, bro. Steps
Man.
ahead.
Yeah, man. It's just
Damn,
always it's
now
gonna
you're
be
like,
ahead,
fuck it,
man.
let me take it back over there.
It's honestly, man, with through social issues, Germany's just gonna be always ahead of the U.S. They're just not. The U.S. is just a young country, and think about it, man. Just think about it. China has been around for thousands of years. America has been here for 220 something years, dude. Throughout China's history, they learned so many lessons. We only got 222 years or whatever of experience. We're fucking just new to this game. We're behind through a lot of social issues and a lot of just basic human right issues. I mean, we're not as bad as India, for example, right? India's been around for a while too, but I guess maybe they have. I'm not even sure, but damn. But what I'm saying is like their shit's fucked up, but
yeah,
not through the U.S., man.
the whole other side of the world, like the whole other part of the world, is much more ahead because
they have experience. They kind of just understand, or they've
had like more advanced civilization longer.
Yeah, but that's not always the case because in Greece it's like kind of falling apart. Dude, they're kind of dumb laws.
Bro, they're all like Japan, bro.
Japan is ahead of the game.
No, they made online insults punishable by law for up to a year in prison.
That's the thing, man. They don't like that free speech type shit. That's weird. Anytime you're trying to suppress speech, that's
kind of weird.
That's
bro.
weird. That's not right. That's wrong on a lot of levels. And that's a good thing about America is like we have that number one or First Amendment, freedom of speech. It's just like being.
We have a good base But like the execution right now is not very
Execution. No one's having the fucking balls to execute, man. We're just doing the same shit. Everyone's gonna be
bro,
fucking
circles.
It's just always circles.
It's
man.
like idiot after
Sight.
idiot after idiot.
On
Like,
repeat.
oh, let's try that side of
On
the idiot.
repeat.
Oh shit, it's not any better. Oh my god.
I can't, man. I just can't be doing it, man. So that's why growing up, it kind of used to tore me. Honestly, man, I'll tell you just on the real, like it used to like tore me.
It torments me now.
Of like I didn't know if I was wanting to live in Germany or in the U.S. because in the U.S. we're just gonna be far behind on like state like just this the thought process of legal prostitution and then just like legal drugs would just be so far away from what America is that like I feel like places like Germany and like even like Sweden is kind of dope, but like the Netherlands and like Belgium, but like Germany is like, dude, who gives a fuck, man? Like, smoke your weed. It's not gonna be a big deal.
It's not gonna be a big deal.
It's not gonna be a big deal. Like we're just like it's just like.
But then you have
people used to smoke indoors. We don't really do that anymore. They kind of still do.
But then you
people
also
smoke indoors.
Then you
which is
also
kinda
got
cool
like
or bad.
Canada, that like
Canada is fucking
legalized
far left.
weed, but like now you can't.
He's a
have a-
dictator.
But you get your bank account seized when you protest.
He's a
Like,
leftist
holy
dictator. He's a leftist. I mean, that sounds like I'm like far right wing, but he's
It's-
a
I
left.
mean,
he's really
like-
just a Antifa puppet head, man.
I feel like
He's
I'm
a fake
kinda,
ass
like, down
bitch.
the middle.
Fuck him. Trudeau.
No,
Trudeau's a
I'm
fucking.
like down the middle of left and right.
Oh,
My bad.
with your political.
Nah, he's
I thought you
a
were
piece,
talking-
bro.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Nah, that guy's a fucking piece.
Yeah.
I was looking at something.
Damn, yeah.
Damn.
What you looking at?
I'm trying to read this, but you know how I am when I'm high. I can't hardly read.
Put it on the screen.
No, I got it. No, it's just this note I had.
This dude's looking up a fucking article in the middle of the podcast.
No, I'm not. No, I'm literally trying to read my note.
Oh, okay.
I'm fucking good.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to think of this guy's name that is running for governor in Texas.
Beto? Ted
No,
Cruz?
fuck that guy. Get him out of here, bro. Don't ever.
No, but who's the third?
Uh,
Is it some lady?
no, it's a guy. He wants to legalize gambling and
Oh, that would be
marijuana.
good.
Marijuana
And weed.
and gambling in
Oh,
Texas.
sign me up. Sign me up.
sign
That's
this
just such
guy
good
up.
for business, man. It's not just
It's a
like
lot of business.
partaking.
It's gonna
No,
help
it's
the Texas economy.
it
And
really
it
will.
could really fucking use it right now.
It really will. Jesus Christ. Just think about what Colorado
Like
does.
more revenue, bro. Wait till we get up there and you're like, damn, all these roads are really pretty fucking.
I want to
nice.
see how Colorado does it. Are they like the pinnacle? Or is there anything wrong with their laws about weed and how they
I don't know. Like there's solid laws
Okay,
for living
okay.
there.
or like how they use the weed money or whatever? Like
Well,
How-
there's
how is their
you pay a
weed
lot of
shit?
tax on it.
Okay.
Which, I mean, that's
Okay.
fair. But
Yeah.
They also like, I believe it just goes to the state because it's a state tax, not a federal
and
tax.
how they use it? Do they use it in good ways? It looks like.
I feel like they do. I feel like most of the roads that we traveled on
Mm.
to travel back and forth, like the first time we went was right after they legalized it, and it wasn't very nice. But like
Over time.
as it's progressed,
Yeah.
like the last time we went
And when was
was
this?
way nice. 2 years ago?
2020 or is it right before?
It was right before.
Bet. Damn. So yeah.
No, so 19, like late 19.
Late 19. That's nice, man. You know, that's
And it's like,
that's
I like it. 'cause,
productive. They're
I mean, obviously, like,
using it
there's-
to benefit
there's
their
areas
state.
that are not very nice, like, because everybody has, like, everywhere has that, like, where the roads aren't nice and shit. But, like, the main, like, most of the main highways coming in and stuff, real fucking smooth, bro. Real smooth.
That's nice with it.
287, real smooth.
That's
The
nice
last
with
time
it.
I was there.
Cruising on it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? No,
that's
but
a nice
they're
way.
using
Could you
their
bro.
money. They're using
And
their
then you
money to
drive-
benefit their citizens.
Drive on the roads right over here.
Obvious.
Oh my god.
Obvious win. And then over here is bullshit.
Bro, our roads are jank as fuck. There be some fucking dangerous shit out there.
I just
bro.
want Texas to be the #1 most powerful state, and when I
want
see
us to
them
be back
fucking
to number-
man, I'm sorry for
The
banging your
the
tape.
Texas pride
No,
is
but like
always stronger than
no,
fucking
exactly right.
all the other
I
pride,
guess
bro.
so, right? Because it's just like I want Texas to be fucking #1, and they're like
We're slacking.
we're slacking, man. We can't even have our own fucking.
We're slack. We got all the other shit right. Just leave it alone. Just let's add to what we have.
They should legalize prostitution, gambling, weed. I know that sounds like a fucking trifecta of just vice
Sins. It's sins from the Bible.
But I think that would really help the economy, and it really will open up a lot of social awareness in a lot of people. They're like living on autopilot constantly.
No, we're living in like these old men
Simulations.
ways.
Yes, old man ruling the world. We got a 78-year-old president, or 86 years old. Maybe he's 92.
Too fucking old.
He's
You can't tell.
92 years old.
Is he 92?
You know, at this point, might as well. Jesus
I don't
Christ.
even know, dude.
But why don't you just say Joe Biden and just look at his fucking 79?
80. Basically 80. He was born in the 40s, bro. Things are different. What was America like in the 40s?
They had fucking white picket fence.
Like, let's just take a look.
America, and see, this is what I'm saying. Like, you add so many different words that doesn't need to be in there.
What are you talking about?
You just say American 50s. But you typed all that out.
That's what I'm thinking, though. That's how I Google search. Am I fucking doing it wrong?
I just feel like you're typing a
fucking
lot.
here.
No, I don't. You can. No, it's still the same.
No, I want to see how close it is.
right? No, you want to be.
But you got to think. I'm typing down here, and I can't see anything because I can't see that.
No, but you try to be as concise as possible.
Yeah, bro. Because when I search broad,
Because
like
look,
this,
look at the searches now. It's a lot more better searches, right?
Shut up.
No, for real.
You're fucking with me.
No, but they had Rosa Parks in there, right? Or who's this?
This is
That
in
sounds
the
bad.
50s. So like,
No, people riding the Chevys and the fucking Auto Nation. Look at the suburbs. They had traditional households. Stay in the kitchen. That would get you fired now. Back then, they're fucking living like that. That's how it was back then.
Right.
TVs.
So we're living...
Look at TVs back then. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to drive-in
Like,
movie theaters and shit.
When did cell phones come out?
In the 90s or 2000, right?
No, it was before that.
No, big ass cell phones.
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
talking
car.
like cell phone technology in general.
In the car. Yeah, probably like in the 90s.
Like, so
early
it'd be safe to
90s.
say that in the 50s, people didn't have that kind of communication.
No, they would have to have the dial. They would be
Right,
like
they would have to go
forwarded
somewhere to like a payphone.
payphone, and they had the dial.
But
Remember
like
those
you had to
motherfuckers?
call like possibly a house phone.
Yeah, 100%. It would be house phones, so because no one had cell phones.
This
Yeah, I
is
mean,
why.
remember when
This
did
is
you
the,
grow up
but,
with a house
okay,
phone?
but look at this. This is the era that the guy running the country grew up in. This is the era. This is not the era that we live in now. So
Segregation.
But yeah. So how can somebody that grew up in this time frame?
Cause it's bought and paid for, man.
But
We
how-
all know this. It goes back to the same shit. They've got a fucking puppet head in there, man. Joe Biden is that puppet head, so they put him on there. We all know
No, but
this
his ideals
because
are so
America is
old.
fucking corrupt.
But his ideals are so old. How can Americans still vote for them?
Because we're corrupt. We want to fucking hate ourselves because we
Bro,
have
people need
stupid
to open
fucking.
their eyes.
We're
Look at this.
asleep.
Look at this.
We've been asleep.
This guy's ideals and our ideals have nothing in common, pretty much.
He still believes in this shit, man.
But we keep electing. Every president keeps electing is old as fuck.
Because that's who they put up there. We don't have the say in who gets put up, man. Honest to God. They choose that.
I know. It's so
it's
fucking
like-
frustrating, dude.
Puppet A,
It's like
puppet
always
B.
being lied to.
Who do you want
But
to? Who do
think
you want?
America's back on the brink of like another civil war kind of deal?
I would say so.
I feel like it is.
I mean, honestly, man, can I just be real with you? So, like, I have a very, like, highly, he's a very smart man. He's like my second father in Berlin. And so I was having a conversation with him, and he's very intelligent. And he, like, understands, like, the future and all this. And, like, he was saying, like, from his perspective, he's an American that has lived in Germany, has grown up, since age 22 or something. He was in the military. So from his perspective, he's looking at America, and he's like, this is like 2018 when he said this, just as a perspective. He was saying, man, there's a race war that's happening with the cops. This was 2018, man. This was before George Floyd. And he says, like, that eventually and inevitably there has to be a civil war between the political parties because they're so, like, staunchly opposed that they're going to separate into teams through political parties, and civil war will be the only way to solve the American problem of just bullshit, corruption. Really, it comes down to corruption, like, just the top to bottom, mockery of politics that this country has endured throughout its history, man. And then it's fucking sad, man.
It's sad that
really
we can't just
fucking
fucking look at it and be like, let's just
talk it out, man. Just
change this.
Change it. There's no reason to go through.
Why do we
all
have
this.
to fucking struggle with this? Why do half
It's
of the people have
stupid.
to want it and half of the people don't have to want it?
Conflict, man. They want conflict. As they have conflict,
It's always
got to
be half and half, bro. And
Yep.
always like,
because they're just gonna keep taking. They're just gonna keep taking. They're fighting.
but it starts on a lower level, like our government. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't like put their faith in who they're putting up through the ranks to go to the top. Because it's always
No.
somebody else getting these smaller elections that trickles all the way up to the top.
Yeah. I mean, very rarely do you see, like, I mean, like it kind of reminds me of, like, a YouTuber who ran for the mayor of London, which is a big city, of course, right? And he came in, like, 8th, and, like, that might not seem like a lot, but, like, 8th in, like, a major city as a YouTuber,
That's pretty fucking significant.
that's significant, right? In the biggest city in the world, maybe, in London, right? Number 8. Just to get that many votes just on YouTube and everything, like, and, like, social media, and it's like, fuck.
Well, it's like a celebrity show.
It's all it
elected a
is.
celebrity, bro.
It's all it is.
DT was a
All it
celebrity.
is. All it is.
He had a celebrity reality TV show.
All it is, and that's all it is. He used it as, like, the country as his reality show.
I'm
not
like,
saying anything about our current
I think it's
administration.
critical, and
I
a
mean,
lot of
it's
people
fucking.
criticize you on it, but I feel like he was doing a little bit better job than what we got going on now.
Dude, it's already fucked up. It's fucked up. Yes,
keeps getting
right now
more fucked
you're
up.
like DT is better than a fucking corpse. Joe Biden is a fucking moving like Bernie. Weekend at Bernie's. Have you watched that movie?
Bro, he
Moving
is
like
Weekend at Bernie's.
He's
They just
fucking
prop him
Bernie.
up.
Yes, DT is better than Bernie.
He's supposed to
Of
run.
course.
Bro, this
But
blew
come
my
on.
mind. He's supposed to run again in 2024. They're saying he's gonna run to be president again.
Yeah, because he's the president.
Bro,
I know he's the president, so he's gonna run for 8 years.
you don't have to though.
I know, but that's what they would do because that's
Why
30.
would?
Because he's bought and paid
Bro,
for.
he
They're gonna
can't-
want more power.
They can't even stand him up on stage.
Well, they're still doing it. They're
Like,
doing it right now.
I don't know how he's there, bro.
Oh my god, because they're doing it right now.
Is there like a curtain that drops and he has like
Basically.
metal rods holding him up from the hips?
I think so.
There's gotta be.
I would. They did that with fucking. I forget who, but I want to say Truman.
I feel like he has a full body
Ford.
suit of like mechanical hydraulics.
But someone was like,
Holding
there's a
him up.
president who was like literally like he couldn't stand. He had a
looks-
stroke and he couldn't fucking stand. I remember. I wish I knew the president, but like it was around the 50 time or something. Where it's like he fucking had a stroke and like they were like literally like carrying through him like a wheelchair, propped him up. This is before TV. Propped him up. Okay, come down. Wheelchair. Boom. Come back. Like that's how he was running the country. Fuck, I forget who this was.
Why?
Because he had a stroke,
Okay.
and so he couldn't fucking
Right, I
stand
get
it
that,
anymore.
but like,
Uh huh.
There's like no resignation for that.
No, because
Bro.
he's the U.S. president.
But a lot of people have a stroke and they're incapable of doing their job.
But not the president.
I feel like you are still incapable. Maybe it was a minor
I know,
stroke.
right?
Maybe
That's
it
how
was,
corrupt it is.
Maybe it was a
fucking
minor stroke. It could have been a less
No, it was
significant.
I mean, it was like a.
Oh, my
a real
bad, bro. You
stroke.
want me to look it up over here, right?
I mean, I don't care. I'm doing it right now.
Here we go. You just need to be able to cast to the TV.
Right? Oh, Wilson. It was Woodrow Wilson. He suffered a severe stroke that left him incapacitated until the end of his presidency in 1921. I have a dry. I need some more. Can I get some water, man?
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna go get some water. Do you need any?
Yeah, will you grab me one of these bottles, bro?
Yeah, I might as well get this one.
It's not cold, but it'll work. Yeah, these facts right here saying that a minimum are 8 past presidents of the U.S. have had strokes. At least one. John Quincy Adams, John Tyler, Millard Fillmore, Andrew Johnson, Chester Arthur, Woodrow Wilson, I think that's who he was talking about, and then Franklin D. Roosevelt and Richard Nixon. They all had strokes.
Who had strokes?
Eight past presidents. Woodrow Wilson is probably who you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Franklin Roosevelt had one, and Richard Nixon had one.
Shit.
There was some other ones, but they were like they're way back.
left
But
them
you don't think you're talking about.
Incapacitated. I can't fucking say that word.
Which president had a stroke and his wife took over?
Wilson.
Yeah, that's who you're talking about.
Yeah. But he fucking stayed with his shit.
Damn, that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know where that was going. That was coming from somewhere.
No, that was just coming from the whole political system and how Joe Biden's propped up.
Weekend at Bernie's is a pretty funny example.
Dude, exactly. That's it always comes back to that for me. I just keep remembering like moving like Weekend at Bernie really just fucking have this dude. That's how Joe Biden reminds me.
I hate the pedophile look that he puts off, dude.
Oh, I know, right? So and dude, this is kind of like off. Well, there used to be a game show. It was a Canadian game show where they're like this game show host. This is terrible. Was like literally doing like pedophilia type stuff. Like they would like he did on camera. Like, well, like he would like kiss the young girls.
He did?
Yeah.
Who did? Joe Biden?
No. This game show host.
I was like, holy
No.
No.
This game show in Canada.
Wow.
Yeah. And this host was kissing a young girl on the mouth. They would have it to where and there's other video evidence of other
Bro,
weird
we were
shit.
watching the show, and like back in the old times, like people would marry off their daughter with like some old ass dude for land. Like you gotta think that like at 14,
that wasn't too long
15,
ago.
They were like
That wasn't
14,
too long
15,
ago.
They considered women like
What was that, like 1915?
Yeah, we'll just marry our
1920?
daughter to a prince or some shit that's like 40.
Oh yeah.
You know, some
I mean, if a
weird
prince,
shit.
if a prince
Or not
wants
like a
your
prince, but
daughter,
like
oh yeah, but like
a duke or
common-
a lord or some
yeah.
shit. I don't know what they call it.
yeah, me either. Someone of note,
Yeah, somebody that has like land.
of nobility, and aristocrat.
Yeah, for like they would do it for the name, like the bloodline or some shit. You know, it's crazy. And that's why people fucking, I think, like, there's still old ass people that are obsessed with like touching kids. I think that has to do with it. I think it runs deep in a lot of people's like
Right, there's a lot of that,
society.
right? That is like an unspoken truth, right?
I feel like there's
How much
definitely
there is
more
a lot
of a
of
pedophilia
pedophilia.
culture than there is a rape culture. I would put that out there.
Mm,
I would say that. I
that's
feel like there
real.
is like a pedophilia ring where like these fucking weird ass dudes
Mm,
all sign up together to have a bunch of money and touch children.
I can
I feel like
definitely.
there definitely is that shit going on.
I don't disagree. That's what I'll say. I don't disagree.
But
Yeah,
we're too
man.
fucking. We don't care about that. Apparently, we don't want to expose the facts on shit like that.
Yeah, the facts will hurt you, man. People
Can't handle
they
facts
can't.
no more.
But that's the thing, though, man. I realize this is the thing that kind of like separate in my mind. In my mind, it's separating me from a lot of other kids. Cause like I remember, like I distinctly, like I was in fourth grade, and like I remember just thinking, like, man, like everyone here is just like living on autopilot. Like these cafeteria workers and like some of these teachers are just like living on autopilot, and it's like how like, and I just looked around and like saw people just like, I was just like always an observer from a very young age, and I felt like other kids couldn't really do that or weren't really doing that, so I always felt like an outsider in that perspective. And then I was like, oh shit, I was seeing how everyone is literally running on autopilot. So I made a strict like choice in my mind when I was like 8 years old. I was like, I will never be like just going through life doing bullshit, not even like living life.
Bro, I feel like
was
that's
just,
how
like,
I
for
grew up.
no
I feel like a
point.
lot of people in our generation grew up seeing that and they don't want to live that way.
Right? They
And
don't
that's
want to
why
live that
people
way,
don't
right?
like.
They
That's
don't
why
want to live
people
that
don't like
way.
millennials. It's because they don't want to
Uh-huh.
live in that old school way, and I don't. And they think we're all stupid, but we're not.
Well,
We
let
just
them
don't
think
want to
that.
live in the
Fuck
old
that.
shitty way, bro.
Yeah, man, fuck that. You don't let
Just
them
like
think
y'all don't
that.
want to ride horses anymore, and you got cars and shit. Well, we don't want to fucking just drink alcohol and we don't smoke weed, right? Like, come on,
Yeah.
let's compare some shit.
Yeah. Exactly. We got to move forward in life, man. We got to free up this country. We should have rights in this country. I believe in freedom.
More rights.
More rights. We have rights, absolutely.
They
But
keep trying to take rights away. That's what's crazy.
I know. We should be the freest country in the fucking world. And I know that could be twisted in a lot of different ways, but we should be fucking free. We should have free reign on a lot of stuff. Being able to do stuff, man.
For real.
It'll fuck me up.
Hey, but so one cool thing, bro. Let me look this up because this was pretty cool. They discovered this sinkhole in China. It has a fucking forest in it.
In the sinkhole?
Yeah, it's like an old ass sinkhole that was discovered.
On the bottom? Sinkhole in China?
Yeah.
Forest sinkhole in China. Right there. First one. Live science.
Boom. This is inside the sinkhole. This is the forest. There's 100-foot tall trees in this. And shoulder high shrubbery. What the fuck?
Do you believe there's a
Underground civilization kind of shit? I was just thinking about, like, you don't even know what's...
why would there not? Why would there not be life in there though? If there's trees and shrubs,
Right? What
why
kind
would
of
there
life is in there?
why would there not be other life
Exactly.
in that lush area?
I'm
And
sure
what I'm
there
saying is, why would there not be a whole nother, like you say, civilization right underneath
it could be
us?
like all kinds of new species and shit that live down in there.
I would sign me up for that fucking idea, man. Because I 1000% believe now that there could. This is the first time is this real?
Yeah.
If this is real, this is coming from Live Science, which is a credible source. It's a credible source, and I mean they showed pictures of it. I mean,
Yeah.
if this is true,
It's 630 feet deep.
and look how lush it looks.
But how long would, tree, as
whole
well as
forest.
ancient trees, 131 feet tall. That's 40 meters.
But towards the sunlight that filters through the
sinkhole
sinkhole entrance. What the fuck? So you're saying
but-
through the sunlight
bro.
sinkhole filters that the whole lush garden is going to be able to grow through some filters through the sinkhole?
No, the sunlight filters in through the sinkhole.
And you're saying that's enough sunlight
To have
to
life down there. That's
create
the
a whole
part
forest.
That's the part that gets me. I was like, well, I don't understand how there's enough light. That was my first question, was how is there enough sunlight to have this be a thing?
To have a fucking forest. What the actual... An ancient... Yeah. How long has it been down there?
161 foot tall
trees. Jesus Christ. This is next level, man. I could not imagine.
I mean...
Oh, I would have...
How tall are the redwoods? 250 to 300 foot tall. Tallest being about 325 feet high.
Yeah.
Those are some ancient trees, bro. Have you seen that?
I've never seen them.
Have you never seen pictures?
I've seen pictures, yeah. Of course. I thought you meant like actually been there.
Redwood Forest.
Have you seen like a really...
No,
have you
I've
ever...
never been there. This is someplace I've always wanted to go, though.
We go to redwoods instead of...
Like, look at how insane that is, bro. You can't tell me those ain't some ancient fucking trees.
Oh, 100% it is. Look how fucking... That's next level.
Bro, that's beautiful, though. Like... Bro,
Look how
if you could just
fucking
have a
big
piece
it
of
is,
that
that
wood, you know
root.
what I'm saying? Like, inside, like, made out of one of these trees, it would be gorgeous.
How huge it is.
Look at that shit.
I mean, you're fucking driving through that hoe. Look how big that tree is. And they're all like that.
Bro, that makes you feel little.
You
like,
are.
Do you think that Earth used to be bigger and used to have more giant life?
Oh, 1000%.
Like, do you think the trees even...
Dinosaurs.
Do you think trees used to be even bigger than those?
Oh, yeah, 1000%. Oh, yeah.
Because they have that...
Through ancient...
Hold on,
yeah.
They have that... what's that thing called? The...
I mean, shit, 161 feet tall underneath. That's just through a sinkhole that they just happened to find. First ever discovered forest sinkhole. Just imagine everywhere else there's life.
Well, I don't know if it's the first.
Underneath Earth, there has to be... I know that they said 300.
Bro, but
it's probably up there too.
Look at how dense this forest is. Like, it's growing all the way up these rocks and shit.
That's what it's dense, man.
It's like super dense.
It's a fucking forest. A dense ass forest.
Look at how much sunlight is in there.
Now, you know what I'm saying? But having that was covered.
No,
you know what I'm
not
saying?
covered.
Well, now it's not because it sank in. But what I'm saying is...
I don't think this was here until it got uncovered. Or do you think it was already there?
It was already there, right?
No, I think...
There's a sinkhole and then there was a fucking...
This...
Oh, that through the sunlight, through the... Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, I thought this was fucking next level type shit. Okay.
No.
Oh, I thought it fucking... I thought there was a sinkhole that fucking went into a fucking forest. Like, there's a sinkhole and then you fell into a forest.
No, that's what I thought at first too when I first heard it. But it's a giant forest.
It's a forest inside.
They found that where this old sinkhole happened.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah,
but it's still crazy that it's been that long for them to discover it.
Yeah.
And I was trying to look at that. What's this? They call it the Devil's something, I think, and it's in the desert. It's a big rock formation.
Okay. I'm just surprised it took so long to discover that forest, by the way. Like, how long did that take?
Like, how long would it have been there?
Yeah,
they called it ancient and shit.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay. Oh, okay.
Is it this?
What are you talking about?
No.
Are you looking at the, this is like Utah, Arizona, right? Utah, Arizona type area.
Well, there's a rock in the desert that has an odd... Like, it has, like, hexagonal, like, looking... kind of pillars.
Hexagonal rock.
Like,
Hexagonal desert rock.
it got me where I needed to be real quick.
I got you. It's a national park in Utah. Yeah, this is a Utah type area.
Monument Valley Rock Formation. No, I just can't remember the name of the fucking rock formation. Maybe it's this right here, bro, honestly. But there was, but anyways, it's a rock that looks like this, bro.
Okay, bet. I don't know the word either.
The fuck did this, bro? I'm so bad at the internet, bro. Yeah, so it has like hexagonal shaped pillars that form up a giant ass rock, like this. Like it's like that big, and what it represents. What it represents, like the way the formation looks from the top and stuff, and what those look like, are also like a cross section of a tree. Tree grows. They think that like one of these was like a story is that one of these was a massive tree that like fossilized, so that the Earth might have had like several more like thousands of feet of like crust on it. And shit used to be much more massive.
Yeah. All I'm saying is I think we don't know anything about the Earth. And I think that's a very viable explanation, honestly. I feel like there's a lot of things that we really don't know. And that's so out of our realm.
And we don't care, bro. All we don't care about is other people.
Yeah.
And doing shit with other people. And it's like, why
but
don't
other
we
celebrities.
Care of, like,
and
yeah,
like
why do we not care about like making
no money
more advancements in like
it's too wokenism. The wokenism is too powerful here.
They
want you to
just stand up for like
stand up, man.
I gotta get the blood flowing.
Get the blood flowing. But the thing is, did you eat today?
Just take it all out.
But for real, did you take it?
No.
Oh no.
Did you eat after lunch?
I only had a burger. Hell yeah. Oh, the optic glow.
Boom.
Hit him with that white one. No, that's nice. I like it. I'll hit it too. I don't care what anyone says. The fucking eye drops do help. And it's not just because, like, you don't want other people to think you're high. Yeah. I really just think it just helps your eyes, and it just kind of, like, wakes me up in a lot of ways. Like, it just, like...
is getting to me because they say that these have harsh chemicals and that makes your eyes actually more red after you use them than if you don't.
Oh, I see. So if you don't use them... This is a thing I thought about when I was using acne. When I was, like, using acne cream, I would be like, dude... Am I putting this on my face and they're just like causing me to have acne? Because I would still have a little acne. But then when I stopped using it for a little bit,
it would go away.
It would go away.
Yeah, bro. Like if I use a face wash, it makes my face break out.
Yeah.
And people are like, "Oh, well, you got to use it like a few times," and I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
I can't. Like, I'll break out so bad, I don't want to use it again.
Yeah.
And it's like to clean your face, not make it worse.
But I think
I quit. So this sounds dirty, but I quit using shampoo.
Okay.
Like, so I still rinse my hair very well and like take care of it, but like I haven't used shampoo in like 4 weeks now, and like my hair feels so much better, bro.
Okay.
My dandruff is stopping. I have severe dandruff. That's settling down. But my shit don't look oily.
No.
My hair doesn't look oily or anything.
No.
Cause I watched some fucking videos on it, and this guy was like, he had longer hair like than both of us, just on the top though, and just all the like, if he just wanted to like fix it or like restyle it, it just would like hold from like the natural oil. It would like no hair products, nothing like that.
Damn.
And it was like not nasty looking.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
And my hair don't stink
just
either. And you can just get like a little bit of like lavender oil or something and just like run it through just for a little bit of scent or some shit like that. You know, some essential oils for smell or scented.
If it helps your hair.
Bro, my hair feels a lot better actually.
Yeah, I say keep doing it if it helps your hair. I feel like there's a whole different like spectrum of like beneficial things you could do to your body. Mountain that looks
Mountain
like
that
trees.
looks like trees. That's what that is.
Yeah, because they think it was actually a mountain. Well, it's a mountain that they think was a tree.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that's? I mean, okay.
That's what you're saying.
Is that
Right.
what you're?
Well, I'm
That's how I
thinking.
understood it. Like it was a tree at one point that now
Well, I didn't want to
turned
be
into
too
a mountain.
descriptive in my search now.
Tree mountain.
Oh my god, this motherfucker right here, bro.
Dude.
That's it right there. There it is. That's what I was looking
Yeah.
for. What do they call it? The Devil's,
Devil's
Tower.
Tower.
See, I knew it was the Devil something. Boom. Appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Let me get that back up here.
And someone, I want to say this. There's a free climber. There's this crazy free climber that fucking went up this motherfucker. Free climb that
Yeah, I've
hill.
seen that.
I forget his name. He was on.
So, yeah, so those things look like. Where's the. I need to look up the why. Why Devil's Tower 3? It was these pillars and how they form. Oh shit! I hit the fucking wrong button. I know it's look. Oh my god, Rihanna's up here just fucking killing all.
You see, you get the worst searches. Like
Why?
no, because okay, what do you okay? So Devil Trap Towers formation. Literally search that up seriously, and it's gonna help you out. Devil Towers formation.
Bro, you were so tongue twisted. I couldn't even fucking figure out what I was trying to write.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, let's see if that helps. Seriously,
Oh shit!
if that's what you're trying to.
Devil's Tower
Formation. Yeah, right there.
I don't think we're thinking of the same thing.
No, because you're trying to understand like why it's formed as a tree, right?
I'm trying to figure out why they think it's formed like a tree.
Right here. How is the Devil's Tower formed? And that will give you right there.
A small intrusive body formed by magma which cooled underground and was later exposed by erosion. And that's that's what I'm saying. Like they,
Okay, yeah.
But why do
How
they
is,
think it looks like a tree?
How's the
I fucking can't spell either.
well, I mean, because it looks like a tree. Dude, it literally looks like a tree, man.
I know, but I'm trying to show you like why the cross sections look similar.
Oh, okay. Cross section of Devil's Tower. No, I'm serious. I don't understand what you're trying to. Devil Tower's cross sections.
That's not gonna help.
Then I don't understand. Like, why is it? I would say that people think it looks like a tree because it looks like a tree, man. And so on this mountain,
Oh, this is not. Let me just go back and find the fucking conspiracy. Look, that's a .gov website. We can trust that.
mm-hmm. This is how it forms.
Okay.
Right there, right? Devil
So-
Tower root system, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
So, no, but there's an oddity of.
Okay.
I can't. I'm trying to get to what I'm trying to tell you, but I don't know how to get there. That's
Okay.
what it is right there. Because this is what the inside of like the root cells or something look like, or the trunk cells look like, and this is the pattern of that thing on the top. See the top view of it? Rock
Mm-hmm.
right here? It's supposed to look like this. Petrified giant tree that's being cut. Anyone with eyes, common sense can see it. There's no shit. This is the conspiracy post. Lava. Yeah, so they're saying lava. So apparently that's the cross section.
But
Yeah,
I
all these
don't know what
tiny
I'm
little
looking at.
cells. This is the Devil's Tower.
Yeah.
This is the big rock.
Yeah.
This is what the top of it looks like.
Okay.
This is what the pattern of a tree is.
Okay.
So you see what they're saying that the Devil's Tower was a giant tree that was cut off, and it was left as like a stump, and it petrified.
Yeah, maybe.
Because,
Yeah, I
because
don't
of
know.
this cross section. That's what the conspiracy.
Oh,
is.
okay.
You don't follow my conspiracies very well.
No, 'cause
I don't explain them very well. I get into them. I get real excited, and I forget what I'm talking about.
okay. No, I'm just trying to understand it. Yeah, no, I understand. Like, it was once a tree, and now it's that. Hell, it might have been. I don't know.
You believe it's a tree? Or you think it's a rock?
Well, it looks like a rock, but there's no way of telling. I think it's probably more likely that, or it's just as likely that it was a tree that came into a mountain. Honestly, I mean, shit,
Bro,
I don't
can
know.
you imagine a tree that
I
fucking
don't
big?
know. Yeah, I mean, so not really. I couldn't really imagine it, but I think there was trees that big at one point in time.
So you think like
Maybe.
the dirt or like the crust of the earth used to be as thick as it was all the way up to the bottom of that cut?
Just sorry.
Do you,
Say that one more
do you
time,
think
sorry.
like the crust of the earth would have been higher up, like all the way up to the bottom of that? It's like eventually eroded away from the earth.
So we used to be,
Like it used to
Higher
be
up,
more
right?
of a
And now
ball, right, and higher up, so it'd be up that,
and then now
like
we've
it's
kind of
come off,
sinking a little bit.
and that's why
Yeah.
it's revealed the way it is and why it was petrified. But that would have made more room on the earth, right? It would have made more room for space, so bigger things could have grown. That's crazy.
Down.
You good, bro?
Yeah. No, it's just like, yeah.
Like blowing some minds. Do you think mermaids exist? Nah.
Maybe not in the sea, maybe not in the ocean, but I even if mermaids don't exist, I still think there's crazy amount of things and crazy amount of like the real fish that do exist are crazier than a mermaid. I think that like some of the fish that we don't even know about is fucking
for
crazy that we
sure.
couldn't even fucking imagine. Just out of this world.
I just seen a video where they were like, I don't know what they were in, but they had something on screen that they were estimating to be like 70 foot long. Some kind of crazy shit. I couldn't even fucking get into it at the moment.
No, yeah, I mean, I definitely think there's 1000% undocumented, or like we haven't found all the species in the earth or certainly in the ocean. And especially when you look in the ocean, the deep sea, man, some of these fish that we haven't fucking seen before, I think it would just blow your mind. I couldn't even imagine, like, we've seen some with the fucking light with the freaking thing and like the teeth all
That's
crazy.
so crazy, dude.
You know, it's just like
The bioluminescence thing.
yeah.
That's pretty dope.
I know. I used to really fuck with the ocean, like really fuck with like I wanted to be like a marine biologist type shit.
That's
That'd be
way
dope.
dope. That's way doper.
That's way doper. Okay,
Way more
cool.
dope.
That's cool. Thanks.
Damn. Pretty deep. I don't know what I wanted to do. I always wanted to be part of like a police force, but I don't fuck with that no more.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, like, that shit's been like just too corrupted in a lot of senses. Can't even fucking trust the police.
I don't really trust nobody. I mean, shit, I thought somebody stole that jar.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad no one did. Like, that's good.
Yeah, I
that
don't think nobody did.
Okay, that's good. That's good news at the end of the day. I take that as good news. You just tripping.
No, I second that.
You okay?
I'm
Yeah.
chilling.
You're like-
My eyes were closed.
You know how some people be like fucking like really be like looking like this and like I'm sorry. Can't look like these fucking dudes. I'm not trying to be too mean, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm done.
I can't be joking about that.
That was funny.
I don't want to go too deep into that.
Come on, go ahead, bro.
Go into that trap.
Let that shit.
Let that shit
roast
out.
me.
Cancel yourself, homie.
No, I wanted to talk about something, but I feel like it would get canceled. It would be pretty hot.
Well, okay, this is the
mean,
thing I
fuck it,
just
I don't
said
really
earlier.
even
You
care.
can't bring it up and then not bring it up. You can't be like, oh, yo, this, I think we're about to, I can't talk about this because it's like, well, then why did you bring it up?
Because how canceled would it make us? Like, I mean, do you like really get canceled? Nah. I'm trying to think about the severity of
Who gives a
cancel.
fuck? Who gives
I
a
think it would
fuck?
just piss some people off.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
You know what I don't like, bro?
Who gives a fuck? Yeah.
Like having a child, the whole experience, like just looking into it, is very one-sided.
How so?
It's very favored always towards the mother.
Mm-hmm. Why do you say
The
that?
whole
Yeah.
thing, because it's like a feminism thing that like holds on. I feel like to like, oh well, the mom carries the baby for 9 months. Like,
Yeah, I get it. Like,
Right,
I
I
understand
understand,
like
but-
their perspective, but like in what ways have they,
but like I feel like I don't know for sure that at the hospital it's like the COVID thing, but like other women are allowed to go in with other women. I feel like into the waiting room. Like I see like
Oh, and then-
two
and
sets
then
of ladies
guys
come
can't
in and
go
go,
in?
but guys are waiting always in the hallway. And I'm
the
like,
guys can't
I
go
don't
in the waiting room?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's because it's guys or because it's COVID. Because it says no guests, but women guests go in there and sit down. But the male guests they
Really?
make stand in the hallway, and it feels a little sexist.
Okay, that seems a bit strange.
And I
there.
don't like it because it's like the gynecologist is like the woman's safe space thing. Okay, well, like if I'm there because we're having a baby, I'm there in support of my child. Like I don't.
But why can't a safe space be both male and female
You know what
incorporated?
I understand.
Why does a
but
why
that's what
does
it
a
feels
safe
like.
space only have to be
It really pisses
only
me off.
female? That's so short-sighted.
But also, when you look at all this
so
stuff,
fucking
bro,
ignorant, dude.
like all of the exciting things in like child and like having a child are geared towards the mother. The baby shower, the gender reveal, and then like now they're doing this trend that's a push gift. When you push the baby out, you get a gift for your woman for doing that.
Give her a gift.
Yeah, just for like pushing the baby out. And it's like a cute trendy thing that people do, but it's like it's also geared like only towards women. Like where's the men's gift for having having a child also? Like I feel like it needs to be a 50-50
Oh, you give her
road.
gifts. Like,
Yeah, I
hey,
feel like it
thanks
needs
for-
to be a
oh, gotcha.
50-50 road to having the baby. Because I feel like it automatically always gears all things negatively for fathers. The whole term of having a child. Don't you see it? Like when you're
I
going
haven't experienced
when
it
you're
'cause
going through the like.
but I can definitely understand. I
Like
can
my
definitely
experience
see
so
how
far is like it's
Yeah.
what the mother always wants.
Yeah.
Like the mother gets to pick
It's
this and
very
that.
well
Like
done. Yeah, I can see
other
that
people
one,
chiming in, and I'm like, you mind your business. We're doing this as me and her. This is our child,
Yeah.
not like
It's not your child.
it's not like what you want her to do because it's for her. It's like what we decide we want to do together,
Yeah,
and we do that, and it
and that's your
pisses
and,
me off when people try to interject and like, well, you should do
Man.
this. Like it's not what he wants. It's you're the one having the baby. Like, well, hold the fuck on. No, it's
Mhm.
not. Hold on, because
And
you're,
you have-
you're
and you
spilling
have-
some ignorance right now, right?
and you have do you and your girl have like that open communication?
Yeah, like we're on the same page. Me and her are on the same page. We're fucking, we're good to go because we're like mutual on everything.
Mm-hmm.
But like it just kind of pisses me off.
So what
when
they
other
say-
women chime in like that, and it's
Okay,
like,
can
oh,
I
it's
just
all
tell
about
you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I understand 1000% what you're saying. What the doctors see and what the nurses see, whenever you say like oh, it's your choice, this or that, and you just be like, yo, no, don't do this. People think like you're like an aggressive type of boyfriend, and people don't understand that you have open communication. People assume
Yeah.
that you're dominating her in an unruly way,
Bro, and
but
it's
you can't.
always like that. Like that's
Exactly,
what people think.
they're-
It's really annoying. It's like, no, that's if she wanted to do it a certain way,
But
she
man,
would say no
fuck,
too.
that's like that racist. It's not racist, but it's prejudice. It's-
That's sexist prejudiceness.
Exactly. They
Yes.
just like they're just
Oh,
singling
well, you're
you
the
out.
man. You're not really involved. You don't need to come back and learn all the information and ask questions. No, bitch, I want to be in the bag asking questions.
But the thing is, like, I feel like
the fuck you think?
that's something like your girl should like tell her that would give it a lot more weight. It just in my
No,
opinion.
that she made a complaint with her about like, well, I'm upset that he can't be back here because we're a team.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
Okay.
she
good,
let him
good,
know.
good.
Like, she
okay,
no,
good,
she let
good,
him
good.
know. Like,
Oh, okay. Good.
what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, this is so like what you're doing
Oh, okay. Good.
affects
good.
people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't just not allow people back there because, but that's their
Oh, okay,
rights to
good.
be
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah. And
And it comes back to like, I guess this is like a poor
Fuck that
business
place.
as the place. Bro.
Yeah,
It's
fuck
fucking
that
kinda sound
place.
like shit.
yeah, just fuck that place. Honest to God, man.
But
I'm
it's hard, bro, because you gotta have insurance, and
Yeah.
the insurance got a
Yeah.
network.
Yeah. And that's the fraud of it all. That's the whole
more
scam.
fraud, bro.
That's the whole
The most
scam.
fraudulent thing that exists is insurance.
Yeah. Preach.
I pay you
yeah.
shitloads of money for a what if.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes the what if, and it happens, yeah, but like if I would just be forced to save that amount of money,
Forced,
or like if I was like, not forced, but like,
but you're forced to pay insurance.
but you're paying it, but you don't ever have the option to like, okay, well, you could cover the item, so now it's set aside forever, and I don't have to pay anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It's just always.
It's always paying, so you'll pay
Reoccurring.
more so that they make their point of money. Instead of more per month than what it would take to get to a certain point per month to cover the items. And if I don't get there in time, I keep paying.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So just today, actually, like, kind of like interested in your perspective. I kind of like started like a 401k.
Oh,
Just,
yeah?
Just in a not a 401k, but like it's just a different name, like 403b, whatever. But like just a new name. But like, do you think that's a good idea to like put money aside
Yeah.
each month for later on?
Absolutely, bro.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Even if it's kind of tight right now, do you think it's better just to
You
pay
should
this off?
you should put more money away now while it's tight
Okay.
than save it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Like save it myself. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because like the more like
Put it in savings?
if you're putting your money in savings too, I think you should be better off like safely investing it. Maybe not right now because it's pretty bad.
Yeah. But they were
But,
also
like-
talking about that, like with mutual funds and all this.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't do mutual funds.
Yeah.
I would like privately invest
Yeah.
in
That,
like
yeah.
safer companies and stuff.
Yeah.
But you want to get to a certain point because you'll have to retire, and then especially for us, it's critical because Social Security might run out of money.
Exactly. So it's not really that much money. It's like the average. It's like half. It's half of the 4 highest paid salary years, like of the last 5.
Yeah.
So I mean, like it'll be like not that much money, but I guess it's good to have like a little bit coming in because I guess like as you get older, you
I don't
spend
think
less
it's
money.
half of what you used to make.
No, it is for me.
Oh, it is
I
for
just
you.
did it today. Yeah, where it's like
Damn.
literally like.
So if you retired, it's half of what you used to do in the last 5 years.
Well, no, it's not this past 5 years, but the 5 highest paid salary years.
For you.
Yeah, which would be most likely due the pay raises, the end of my career. You know, because it goes up
Yeah.
each, right? So it'd be like the end of that, but which it's the half of that.
Crazy.
Is that? I mean, which it's just like I guess okay.
It's just half of that. So
Yeah.
you don't have to work anymore, but you only get half of that.
Yeah.
And
Is that-
and like
Like just thinking out like my future, is that like really how I want to like
no, you want to have more money set aside that you
right?
invested that made its own money.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's why like having a small business that you operate
Mm-hmm.
and have more revenue to yourself is more beneficial.
Mm-hmm. It's something I have to think about.
We're gonna be all right, bro.
So what you say, is it a good idea to
I would set money. We do. We
Yeah.
set lots of money aside.
you know what, man?
Which
I just
we-
never been a bit like sorry to cut you off,
No.
but I've never been into like a big like life insurance or like insurance or retirement. Sorry, that like retirement. I never like, cause I was like, man, I don't care. Like when I'm that
Yeah,
old,
but-
I'll probably have like enough money to.
You want to think that, but if you don't start setting enough aside,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have a 401k either, but like we'll set money aside, but it's more for the now.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to get to a better point where we could save more later.
Yeah, exactly.
But like what we set the money aside for now is like safety money for like, oh shit, well the deductible on the house only is so much, so if there's damage we have to have a minimum of like, you know, $2,000 to fix the house that's more damaged.
Yeah,
So it's like our safety net money that we set aside.
yeah, absolutely.
But I think she's got a 401k set up. I don't. But right now it's losing money.
Yeah, but like over the growth, like you have to think like this is like talking like 60 when I'm like 60 years old. It's like 62 is when it's gonna kick in. Like that's a long ass time.
That is a long ass time, but
I know it's gonna come, but hopefully, knock on wood, it's gonna come. But I mean, that still seems like a long ass time, man. That's a fucking.
bro, you're already.
like-
But let me put it this way: you're already almost 30.
yeah.
How fast was that?
So it's another 30.
It's gonna be just that fast again. Probably faster. So you got to think like it gets easier the older you get to be in like a rhythm
Mm-hmm.
and like stay in that like not a rut but like that
Just
routine.
yeah.
that you have a job and you stay with the job and you make more money
Mm-hmm.
there and you do more things and you kind of upgrade life as you get older. But
Mm-hmm.
if you don't like have another option to bring in an additional way
Mm-hmm.
with like investing or doing some other thing to make money that just the money makes money,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's the best thing to do.
Absolutely, the money makes money.
Yeah, so in a 401k your money is always making money, and that's why that's a much better retirement plan than Social Security.
Yeah.
Is that
It
having
is.
more and more money consistently going in there that's making more money other than just giving it to basically the federal government to disperse.
Yeah. It is just a lot of money just to think about, though.
It is. You got to think, bro, you're 60, and if you live in another 20 years, you got to think to get to 30 was only like a third. And then to get to
Yeah, 30 to
60 was another third, and then it get to the 80 is almost another third.
Yeah.
So it's like almost another third of your life you have to pay for without bringing in more money.
Yeah, right? That seems lame. I'm not that. I'm going to figure something out.
Yeah,
I
we're
feel
gonna
like
get
that when I hit 62 and I can retire and I just get this little, I mean, it's not that much,
Dinker
honestly.
paycheck?
Yeah, it's a dinker
I mean, bro,
paycheck.
there's a dude
That's a
that-
little paycheck. I mean, you really think of like that's like I mean, like, I mean, of course it's gonna increase, but like even then, my life will increase and it'll just be like a little passive income, honestly. If I'm really just being honest. I'm not fucking.
yeah.
I'm not gonna live on my. I'm not gonna live on my.
Social Security
Yeah.
retirement. No, it won't.
No.
It's like hard.
Yeah.
It's, bro, can you imagine doing that right now when
No,
everything's
people
going
don't
up?
do that, right?
Yeah, people live off that.
Well, I guess if you have enough money, right? Or
No, a lot of people just have to live off of it
oh fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna
because
try
they didn't
not-
make the right decisions.
I can't be doing that. I don't think that would be possible for me. I'm not gonna do that. I'll figure something out.
Yeah, that's why it's so important, like at our age, to really have more going.
More going into what?
Like more going into like more output to bring in more income.
More output to put in more. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be hungry at our age. You can't just like, oh, I'm gonna settle in and just work for this company. They got a good this and a good that, and like ride the rank to where like you're retired like a manager position
Yeah.
and like get like $400 a month to live on from the government because you didn't invest. You know what I'm saying? There's people that be doing that shit. But there's a guy that works with me that's like almost 70. Still working.
See, that's what I'm
Not really
seeing,
because he
man.
has to, but more because he likes that extra money.
Yeah, that's what I seen, man. Like just like
He's like,
see.
I want to do it because I don't have nothing else to do. I'm like, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. I don't want to be like that. I want to be like, I got enough to do.
yeah,
I don't
right.
want to go back to work for somebody.
Yeah. Damn. That's sad. That's crazy. That's not me, man.
But don't you see like the elder ladies at the grocery store that are bagging groceries and shit?
No, but that's the thing for me though. When I get sick, when I could like potentially retire, whatever, right? And I'm 60.
No, that's good. You got the right mindset for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that's kind of like you got a whole. I'll find something else after 60.
You'll find something you enjoy to do. More like something you enjoy, like a hobby that you could do more often or some shit.
Yeah.
Like live your life basically after 60 more.
Yeah. But I've never been that type to like really like plan out like that. I'm always just been,
Yeah,
but you
got
kind of have
now.
to, right?
Kind of got to a little bit something.
I have to grow
It's
up.
the people
huh?
with poor
I'm doing it
planning.
today. Like I literally just did it. Like I did it, but it's just like I wanted to see if it's like the right choice or not. So
Hell
I'm
yeah,
asking a
dude.
few questions.
Helps you to take
Few
trips
people.
too if you keep a little cash stashed aside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sort that money out into accounts and shit.
Oh yeah,
Give
for
yourself
sure. I
a
got other
budget
shit.
perfectly.
Yeah, I got other shit.
And then you get to put that little bit of money aside to take those trips or to invest. You set that money aside to reinvest.
Would you take money out of like these accounts to go on these trips?
Yeah, like we have money set aside that we've been saving to take trips, so we're gonna use it on this.
Yeah.
And then, like, I want to set more money aside. Like, we'll set money aside to like invest in like this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna start setting more aside to invest in a little something else. So
Big plans in the future.
More
Texas
plans.
needs to catch up, man.
it needs to catch up.
It will
dude.
catch up. Eventually, will catch up. Texas needs to catch up. Big facts.
Hey, is the election this year in November for the new governor?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
It is.
I want to say yes.
What's that guy's name? Oh, I don't know if that's connected. Oh, fuck it. Turn this one off. For some reason, this remote will work both TVs.
Oh, it
It's so
works.
jank. I don't understand it.
Well, that's good. Shit. That's nice.
It's annoying because you can't turn one off without turning the other on.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Damn.
No, don't turn this one off.
Yeah, that does suck. I could see that.
Yeah, and it always affects this one, but it rarely affects that one.
Damn.
The guy.
Paul Blue.
Paul Blue.
Paul Blue.
Paul Blue.
Wants to make Texas a destination state.
Oh,
Like a
that we need
destination
it
State. It
I
could
mean-
use more of that. Like it could use some more like.
as tourists.
But
Not as
yeah, it
residents.
helps to bring in just more state income.
1000%.
But the best thing about like kind of having like more tourists is they don't fucking live here, so they don't get to decide what goes on here.
Exactly. I mean, at the same time, we don't really have a big tourist economy. I feel like Texas is such a big state.
I feel like a lot of states have a much bigger, like California, Florida, and we have beaches here, but nobody wants to
not-
visit them.
Yeah. I mean, even like the cities like Dallas or Houston or San Antonio, Austin.
Most
feel
people
like-
come here and visit like Austin or kind of Dallas now. More so Dallas and stuff because they got the new stadium. They got all the
It is popping. It is
more
popping with
entertainment
different
district going
people.
on.
Yeah.
But gambling in Texas would be pretty. I feel like it'd be pretty cool. I don't know, like, what's the argument against it? Like, why don't people like gambling? Because it's
Because it's morally wrong that you get addicted to it. That it's a vice.
people do get addicted
sin.
to it, but people also get addicted to alcohol. We can have this conversation again and again and again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will tell anybody the same thing.
But read, the alcohol companies are already bought and paid for.
I know.
So it doesn't matter.
God, you and your body paid for.
No, because it is.
It is.
It literally is. That's all it is. What are you saying about my bought and paid for? That's what it is.
Nah, but is it
Is it? Yeah. Okay. How so
alcohol? No. Because
Not?
they
Yeah,
had a
because the
prohibition against
Budweiser
it.
already has so many different lobbyists and
Okay,
these
I see
people
what you're saying.
who have the
Well, so where's the
lawmakers.
why are we not hiring the like marijuana guys to get up in there and just legalize it?
That's a good question.
I
I
mean,
feel
what are
like
we
I feel like they
doing?
just have a chokehold on them. Like the current people just have just a chokehold, and they're already loyal.
They
Loyalty.
are.
It's a
so
loyal.
bad.
Yeah. And so if whoever's in is in, fuck you if you're not. How it is. Fucked up.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna. Yeah.
The Devil's Tower is.
No, it's not. Where?
It's like
Pretty far from where we were gonna go.
Oh, but the Northeast is.
hours from Denver.
Okay. Maybe we'll just go see the Devil's Tower.
But the Northeast is closed, right? I think like the.
No, the
No.
Northwest is closed.
Oh, is it okay?
Yeah, that's Yellowstone.
Okay, good. Okay, nice. East side, west side, and then I guess the east side would be
I guess we're on the west side. She's on the east side.
south side.
I'm getting kind of.
Do we end it right here?
I don't know why, but when I pick something up, bro, I can't help it. I have to fidget with it.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, just
I hate it. And then it's like now my arm is like tired because I can't stop fucking fidgeting with it.
And then you fucking got the Disney Plus going.
Stop! I'm finger fumbling this remote. This is sloppy now. We're just we're in a sloppy state. Sorry. I need another professional. Well, we don't have one yet.
Smoke circle pie.
Maybe we can get some goddamn t-shirts before we go on vacation.
Get some fucking.
I think I figured some other stuff out.
Yeah.
But I like my new screen. See, look, leaps and bounds and steps ahead with the new screen over here. Oh, you can't see it, but it's pretty dope.
Crisp.
But yeah, nah, I could end it here because I'm getting kind of hungry. And it's already after 7.
Oh, is it? Damn. Okay. Shit.
Yeah.